Okay, good evening once again. Welcome to the Friday Night High School Football Show here on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. We are for the next 3 hours. We'll give you the best comprehensive high school coverage from the two stations, which is 106.1 Nash.com and WWL. They will be giving you in-game, live in-game reports here on the show. And we'll be giving you scoreboard updates throughout the night as well. So, also, if you want to put in a score, or if you ask for a score, please put your request in the chat room so we'll know. And we'll do our best to get you that score. So that's our commitment to the fans. So we'll go ahead and send it over Facebook too. So we'll send the messages over to Facebook and I'll.
Carrollton Avenue. Messina's at the Terminal and Runway Cafe at Lakefront Airport. By Copeland's of New Orleans and Kennet at the Esplanade Mall. Desi Vegas Seafood and Steakhouse in Metairie. Chateau Cafe with locations in New Orleans and Kennet. Moe's Pizza in West Rigo. Hooters Restaurants in Metairie and Gretna. Gio's Pizza and Spaghetti House in Metairie. Hobnobber Cafe in Metairie. Fat Boys Pizza on Metairie Road. By Cirio's Po' Boys and Deli on St. Charles Avenue. By That's Amore Pizzeria in Metairie. Bears Po' Boys on Causeway Boulevard.
So Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter has the video chat. You want to come in, video chat with us tonight?
Casino on
High school football or anything in the world of sports.
Most comprehensive
come in as well. So appreciate it.
Here's your host and creator for the 27th year of the original from CrescentCitySports.com, the Kenner Star, and the Saints Hall of Fame Museum. Cumulus New Orleans Sports Director Ken Trahan.
And a pleasant good evening. Welcome to week 9, year 27 of the original. So glad you're with us tonight. We salute our crew.
We'll have WWL on after the news break, so we will have them on.
Emmanuel Pettis with scores from CrescentCitySports.com all night. Buddy Dennis giving an assist. And, of course, our reporters all over the state whom we're going to hear from throughout the course of the show. Analysis later in the show and everything you want. It's right here. 6 hours of coverage. This is hour 2. The original gets started. The games are getting started. Destrehan East St. John underway live at CrescentCitySports.com. We get started by, as always, announcing our RNL Carriers Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club, the original, on 106.1 FM, CrescentCitySports.com, and Friday Night Football Prep Player of the Week for Week 8. He is Javon Stoudemire Davis of John Curtis Christian. The senior, Stoudemire Davis, had 4 tackles, returned 2 interceptions for 20 yards, broke up a pass, and returned 2 punts for touchdowns, consisting of 80 and 72 yards respectively, as John Curtis beat Holy Cross 39-20. Stoudemire Davis is coached by J.T. Curtis, and he will be honored at our year-end luncheon of the Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club on Tuesday, December 14th at Rockin' Bowl. With that, it's Jesuit night at Francesca's by Katie's, which is at 515 Harrison Avenue, and there you go. Turn it up, Rudy. That's enough. Man can only take so much. I'm just kidding. It's great to have our good and great friend Ryan Manali with us tonight from Jesuit High School, along with our co-host Les East and Jude Young, who are beaming right now. Les, Jude, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, Ken. It was good to hear the fight song there. It's a shame you cut it off so quickly when we were just getting into it.
Well, listen, you guys need to understand something, and I think Ryan does too. I grew up from the time I was 2 years old having to listen to that thing in my house from my father. And then, of course, from my brother after that. So I got it drilled into my head. I know every note. As Ro Brown affectionately called it the kazoo song. But I know the words nonetheless. How's
it's the greatest kazoo song ever.
Ken.
I just thought it was a great line from Ro. That's all.
Some might say it's a privilege to get to enjoy that song. Some, including this entire restaurant, save for maybe Brother Martin grad chef Scott Craig, but we have so many Blue Jays in the house filling every seat that he's even busy waiting tables. So a great night here at Francesca's in Lakeview, and certainly a great night to have head coach Ryan Manali, one of the best in our city and in our state. And I know you'd love.
Okay,
to get a
first
chance to
score
talk to
we're
him.
looking
Well,
at
that's why I
is
played the song. Right?
North
So-
Caddo and Jonesboro
I'm a nice
High
guy.
to
For
6
us?
nothing.
Oh,
I'm a
okay,
nice
that's fine.
guy.
Jonesboro High is down
Ryan,
to
great to have
North
you with us.
Caddo
Thank you for being here.
in
Congratulations
the
on
game
excellent
tonight.
season
So
to
we
date.
are going to
I'd
update
like
on
to say I'm
scores
surprised,
throughout the
but I'm
night.
not. So there's that. Got it out of the way.
Thank you. It's great being here. Always an honor, to be here. And then now surrounded with a lot of Blue Jays. It makes it even better.
Well, listen, I mean, when I got those 2 calls way back in the day for 5,300, picking my brain and asking me 1,000 questions, I felt good about it. And I know they felt great about it after the fact. And then when you and I talked about this situation, I knew what was going to be the final verdict.
Okay,
and it was the right decision. And I think you've
Destrehan
determined
on
that.
top 7
you give
nothing.
incredible love to
11:44
your
remaining
past,
in the
and you-
first
and you
quarter. That
embrace
game is
your
on
present
Crescent
and your
City
future.
Sports.
No doubt
So,
about it. The
interested
relationships
in that
that
game?
built those 9 years at
It will
South
be
High
on
School was
Crescent City
tremendous.
Sports.
Always has a place in my heart. And I'm just super excited and blessed now to be on Carrollton and Banks, just surrounded by some great people and a great institute and great young men that's here tonight and their families.
Hey, listen, you played at Rummel, of course. You coached under Jay Roth, and Jay liked to run the football, right? And he was very successful and played defense too. And you kind of embraced that, a little bit of a different style of doing it, but similarly. And I'm sure that had some influence on what you ended up being as a head coach, right?
No doubt about it. I mean, I definitely believe that if you're playing great defense and you're we talk about outrushing our opponent by 1 yard. That just means that we're going to be a more physical brand of football that we're going to bring that night. And that's what we try to pride ourselves in, and that's what we're building, and that's what we try to do.
Well, the kicker is that Jack Lariviere is completing 70% of his passes. So it's not as though you're just running the football. You have the balance that you seek. And the other thing that stands out about your team, counting the Brother Martin points on the field, you've only given up 46 points in 6 games. Your defense has been nails.
Defense has been, phenomenal, and it's defensive leaders that we have, and just a great coaching staff that I have. But more importantly, you got to have the kids, and they got to buy in, and that's what they're doing, and they're executing on Friday nights.
Ryan, I know you're looking at PowerPoints. You'd be lying if you said you weren't. Right now, you'd be top 4. You could be 3, depending on what happens with St. Paul's. They're in very tough tonight. If you can take care of your own business, you probably get to that 3 line the way things look right now. Bird got the big win last night over Captain Shreve to put them in a solid 2 position at this point. So right now, I guess, and I know coaches say, we only look at it week to week, but tell the truth. You're looking at it.
Okay,
now
Knackett is
you're guaranteed a buy. And you're likely
Central
to
on
finish.
top.
No, I mean,
They
you definitely
probably
start
gonna
looking
kick
at it when you
off
get to about this
on
time.
top 7-0.
Week 8, 9, 10. It's a little early before that, but definitely looked at it. The news this week, got to see where you're at, because the main reason is we just, and you'll see tomorrow how beat up we are. I mean, you play in this league week in, week out. We went to Shaw last week, lose 3 defensive starters. So we need to work hard, and we need to find a way to get that bye, to try getting a couple guys back. It's so important.
Yeah, I know. Spencer Lanowska, of course, is a
Okay,
good
Bunky
wrestler
on
as
top
well.
7-0
He's a good
against
wrestler. He's been really
Manning.
good for you. I know Spencer's hurt right now. Bottom line is that's what happens in this league. You
So
remember that pretty
we'll
well
go
when
for
you
the,
left it after 2011. It's an attrition league after a period of time, isn't it?
It definitely is, and I tell you, it's great to be back. I wouldn't change it. I mean, you forgot how good and how well coached and well prepared and how physical these games are week in, week out, and it's great to be back on the sidelines in this league.
About a minute before the break, I wanted to bring this up too, because your last year at Rummel 2011, you
So we
guys
go ahead
go to
and
the
put
quarterfinals
WWL
and
in.
lose a game at Burr. We had a bunch of injuries and could have won. And same year, Jesuit whipped Rummel, and they did so with a guy named Debo Jones, who was just all over the field that day at Joe Yenny Stadium, as you remember. And he's doing pretty well for himself. NFL Defensive Player of the Week, pretty good. Huh?
No, it's awesome, and there's so many proud alums that it's now in the league from Jesuit. And it's just it's special. But I do remember that game. He was east and west all over the field. And, what's your good, especially when you're the offensive line coach trying to responsible for blocking.
Well, that's what I was about to bring up. It was your fault.
That's right. That's all right. I'll take the blame, and we tried, and hopefully we have another Debo Jones arrival in Carrollton and Banks, and let it be somebody else's fault this time.
You bet. And Foster Morrow's doing okay for himself too. Good story we had this week on Capital Products that are doing well in the NFL.
And
as we
I'm
speak.
Tom
It's a source of
Perumian,
pride for many people in
WWL,
this community.
First News.
Ryan, you're going to stick around. You're going to be our analyst, right? WWL Sports Flash. All right, less than 2 are going to do the same, and you guys are going to eat and have fun with all your fellow alumni over there. So we're going to take a time out here as we get the break. We want to salute some of our sponsors.
Get fellow line mate David Onyemata back.
In town bar 990 brings you great. Bread is outstanding with a roast beef sandwich. It's simply the
More
best.
excited
What we're doing
because
for
it's
lunch
been
and
a
dinner
whole
is 3206 Everybody
fans
Coffee.
back.
Chateau Cafe, 2
Onyemata
locations.
suspended the first
139
game of
Martin
the
Luther
season
King,
for
7
positive tests
with the drive-thru up there.
LSU
Breakfast,
football
lunch,
is on
you
their
name
bye
it,
week.
they got it. The
Travel
coffee's
to
outstanding.
Tuscaloosa next
Best
Saturday
salads,
to battle the
sandwiches.
Alabama Crimson
Over
Tide.
7 days a week.
1-4 the World
Chateau
Pelicans
Cafe.
are back in action tonight
Thanks to
at home
Copeland's Restaurants.
against the 2-2 Sacramento Kings. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. In the Smoothie King Center, this WWL Sports Flash is brought to you by Bud Light.
Vastly
Drink Bud Light,
underrated,
the
terrific.
official beer
And
of the
of
New
course,
Orleans
they got
Saints.
great desserts.
For the latest on the
Stick
Saints,
one, they love them.
LSU,
Opens
and the
center
Pelicans, log
is
on
our
to our
anchor,
website
but
at
Copeland's is located
www.com.
throughout the
Or
metropolitan
follow us
area.
on Twitter
Arkansas,
at
Florida,
WWL
Georgia, and
AM.
Texas.
Up next
Visit
is the Fans of the Pros with Mike Hoss
And
and
thanks
Pete
to
Cowell.
Desi Vegas Seafood
I'm
and Prime
Christian
Steaks.
Garrett.
111 Veterans at Lake Avenue, open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner beginning 11:30 a.m.
From
Open for dinner on
WWL,
Saturday
the
as well.
News Talk
Use the
Sports
private lunch for
powerhouse
special
of the
events.
Gulf
On
South,
Sundays, they're open for
it's
dinner
the
on Wednesday
All-State
and
Sugar Bowl
And it
Prep
is great.
Football
Steaks are
Roundup,
awesome. The service
the
is
most comprehensive high
fantastic.
school
You gotta go to
football
Desi
show
Vegas
in
and
America.
visit DesiVegasCC.com.
Brought to you by
504
All-State
293
Sugar Bowl,
2490.
preserving the
Thank you. We
past
have
and
next-
ensuring the future. Buck Shell, the rhythm of Louisiana. The Hood Auto Group, everything automotive under one hood. Acadian Ambulance, knowing life matters. River Parish Disposal, our business stinks, but it's picking up. First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910. TarpsAmerica.com. And by Thibodeau Regional Health Systems. Connect now on the Oak Bernard Jewelers Talk and Text line, 504-260-1870. Beaming back to our Jefferson Financial Federal Credit Union studios, here's Alan Waddell and Brad Luminay.
We are Cumulus Media New Orleans, and we're all about being our Big Easy Best and your Unity One station.
Hey, this is Louis Prima Jr., and I am NOLA proud to be back home in the greatest city on this planet. In the Prima household, there's music and there's food. I just moved back home, and I am so happy to be here. I wrote a song about wanting to get back to my musical roots in my town. Go to louisprimajr.com to get information on the album's release. And in the meantime, enjoy the music and food with me in this town, man. My new album, Coming Home, is just another reason why I am NOLA proud.
Cumulus New Orleans, incredible service and excellent results. New Orleans is always number one with Cumulus Radio and Digital.
By the LHSAA this week. In fact, a texter on the Oakland Hard Talking text line already wants to know, hey, Riverside, West St. John, why isn't that happening right now? That's not happening because West St. John had to forfeit because they got in a fight last week. So forfeits galore. We're going to talk about forfeits in the 7 o'clock hour. 8 o'clock hour, we're going to move on to PowerPoint. We're in week 9. You got to know where your team is. Are they in? Are they out? Are they hosting? Are they traveling? PowerPoint. We're going to talk that in the 8 o'clock hour. Then the 9 o'clock hour, reclassification. Some teams are going up to 5A, some down to 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a
Warner
whole
Music
regional
Nashville and Kojo Music
and then
presents
after that
Cody
happens, there'll be a
Johnson
whole
and his
other
new single,
reclassification
Till You
of
Can.
districts. You gotta change that. We got forfeit, we got conference, we got reclassification throughout the whole night. We're trying to get with it. Give us something else on the text line. 504-260-187. Alan Waddell and the coach Lou Bowden. Guys, and Alan, you mentioned we're very glad too. You deserve for your desperate great night for football. First of all, I love being down here this time of the year. It's always a little bit different. Always a little bit more down here. Packed house, the best fan here tonight.
You've been listening to Cody Johnson and his latest single, Till You Can, from his new album, Human, the double album. Add the song to your favorite playlist and ask your local DJ to play Till You Can by Cody Johnson. Furnished by Warner Music Nashville and Kojo Music.
This is a really good
Hi, I'm
football
Jet
team.
Williams.
We had a chance
Even
to
though I
see
never
them
knew my
play.
father,
They're
Hank
big,
Williams,
they're
his
physical,
legacy
they have
taught me the
skill
meaning
players
of
all
lending
over
a
the place,
helping hand.
and they're well
That's why I
coached.
support the
Nashville
Orphan
has a team
Foundation of
that could
America.
be in the Superdome
OFA is committed
in
to
just a few
providing
weeks.
education,
note, they
mentoring,
took
and
the
a workplace
opening kickoff,
readiness
did
for
Destrehan
thousands
all
of
the way
teens
down to
aging out of the
20-yard
foster
line,
care system.
scored a few
With the
plays
help of
later, so
OFA support
Destrehan is up
programs,
7
these
to
young
nothing
people can
with
go to college and trade
5:23
school,
to play in the
graduate,
first
and make the
quarter.
leap
Coach,
from
talk
foster
about
care
East
to
St. John. They're a
success.
bubble team right now. They
Learn
got
how
win.
you can help.
And the bad thing with East
Orphan.org.
St. John is
they're off week 10.
When your
You know,
celebration
no
of
game
life
next week.
is
Yep,
prepaid
when
in
you have odd
advance,
number teams
it
in the
becomes a
district,
gift
every
from
team
you
have
to
a
your
bye.
family later.
So like
Because
Chester
no
had a
one should
bye
have to
this
plan
weekend,
for a
but they're gonna
loss
play
while
Angel
they're
Boys
experiencing one.
You know,
Paying in advance
so
protects your loved ones.
East St.
and
John.
gives you
Okay,
the peace of mind you deserve.
New
Let us help you plan out
Iberville,
every detail with
They're really
professionals and compassion.
on top
We're your
7
local
up.
Dignity
So
Memorial provider. Find us
excuse me,
at
New Iberia on 7
dignitymemorial.com.
up. And
Next couple weeks.
I don't want to mess it up. 7 up and New
There you go.
Iberia
That's
on
a
It's
top.
time to head to the stadium playing fields. To
Tied
hear
up
our
at
reporters
6
on Ken
in
Trahan's
the
original
North Cattle
Louisiana
and Jonesboro
Football
Eyes
Report.
game.
Time to get you set for today's high school football action across the state of Louisiana. Here's Tim Zimmer previewing what
Main Street Fat Boys Pizza, 25
Get a Discovery,
where size matters.
Down 6 and up in Del Sal. 6 and up in Del Sal on top.
It's the St.
Kenny
John's
Discovery.
Wolves, winners of their last
And of
6
course, the
games
7-minute
against the
pizza
undefeated
challenge. Are
Ponchatoula
you ready?
Greenway.
Take a shot.
After
Visit
dropping their season opener to Zachary, the Wolves have taken out a number of doorstep opponents. But tonight's matchup may be their biggest test and possibly the district title on the line. Ponchatoula has also won 6 straight state undefeated and is averaging almost 45 points per game while just allowing 8.5 points defensively. Another game to watch is the Salmon Spartans taking on the Franklinton Demons. Like St. Paul, Salmon dropped their season opener but has rattled off 6 straight consecutive wins. In those 6 wins, Salmon has only allowed 48 points to their opponents and now takes on a Franklinton team that was just shut out last week against Lakeshore and has scored a combined 18 points in their last 3 games. We'll also keep an eye on the battle between the Wildcats.
Okay, 6-0. Once on top of Alexandria.
Their district outright with the win. Both teams could improve on their power rankings with the win.
That's in the first quarter.
By St. John's
remaining in that one.
inside the top 32 in 5A. Destrehan has scored at least 41 points in every game, while allowing just 27 points in their 4 games this year. Finally, some other games in action tonight include Holy Cross taking on Brother Martin, Covington Travel
once again on top
Huntsville plays
7-0.
Central Lafourche, and Carr takes down the West to play Belchase. And that's what you need to know about week 9 of the pro football season.
Author, how you doing?
All right, thanks, Tim. Got updates from all those games. Good one. I think in the first quarter, top games right now.
Newman 14.0.
Probably
all right, Arthur. Thank you. We appreciate that.
I want to keep
very much. Let's check in with Toby Todd.
Okay, Grant on top of Slaughter. Community Charter 7-0.
St. John, nothing. I know, Alan, you got some.
Acadiana on top 7-0.
I'm sure our listeners can hear it. That wind is whipping here at Destrehan. But yeah, Woodlawn's taking on Catholic tonight. Ricky Collins, one of the top quarterbacks in the state. He's committed to
all right,
Purdue.
thank you very much. Lamar Gafford of the Town Talks. Got Leesville, a hot team at Tioga. Lamar, good evening.
In the first quarter, and also another big game in the Lafayette area. St. Thomas More taking on Karen Crow. Karen Crow right now leads it 7-0. After Karen Crow trying to rebound after a tough loss last week.
There you go. We're going to have more sports for you. We're with you all night until 10:30. Again, we're going to talk forfeits. We're going to talk PowerPoints. We're going to talk reclassification.
Leesville on top of Tioga 7-0.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back on our first report here on the All-State Super Bowl Prep Football Roundup.
Nothing on Tioga. 4:19 to go in the first quarter. Extra point is pending.
NBA all right, they just scored 13-0 in Leesville. Extra point pending.
Okay, 13-0.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Chris Kincaid.
The Riddle on top of Peabody, 13-0. And that one.
That court duel is bringing signature sauce.
The Quincy on top 7-6 against Benton. 4:05 remaining in that one.
Because the game don't stop. NBA season continues with ABC.
Lafayette and Sam Houston tied up at 7.
At MD Anderson
Woodlawn
Cancer
scored first with 7-0. Woodlawn on top of Catholic Baton Rouge.
Genomic testing to develop
It's 7-6 right now. Is that right?
each patient's cancer.
6-6.
With leading
With a
edge
chance to take the lead if they
like proton
convert
therapy,
that.
gamma
All
knife,
right,
and
you want to
robotic
stick with us?
surgery,
Let us know they make
and
it.
innovative clinical trials.
Okay, we can tell
We'll
everybody
do
Grand Lake beats
whatever it
Elton
takes to help our
7-0.
patients
6
face
minutes to
and
play the first
overcome
quarter. Grand Lake
lung
up on
cancer.
Elton by the
Learn
score
more
of
at
7-0 in that one again. Our live game at CrescentCitySports.com.
9-0 Western Row on top of
East St.
Pineville.
John, nothing. Watch it
That's
live
in
at
the first quarter.
CrescentCitySports.com. All right, Chris, what do you have?
Just quarter run was no good.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
calling to schedule
Brett
a
Darby
shipment.
standing by.
Indeed
Abby
knows
Villa is at Kaplan
unexpected
tonight.
employee
Hey, Brett,
turnover
good
can
evening to
turn
you.
your business upside down.
Hey, Ken, we got 2:20 left.
Like at Sunita's online chai company, to avoid back orders, she needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a
All right,
$75
appreciate it.
credit for
Thank you
your
very much.
first
Jim
sponsored job
McClellan standing
post.
by.
Terms and
It's
conditions
Ascension
apply.
Episcopal at Lauraville.
Could you
Neil, good
use
evening.
$2,100 to spend on
Hey, guys,
groceries and
with
health
51
supplies?
seconds
If you have
left in the first
Medicare or
quarter,
Medicaid,
Louisville
you may
12,
be eligible for a
Ascension
People's
Episcopal
Health Plan
0.
that gives you
Louisville got the opening
$175 per
kickoff,
month to
field
spend
scored
on
on
groceries and
Mason Simon
over-the-counter items at retail
Get an
locations.
onside
That's
kick, recovered it,
$2,100 a year.
and
That's
another
just
drive
one of
into
the
an
many
Simon
benefits you
run.
can
12
enjoy
extra
with
points
People's
were
Health.
missed.
Call today,
So that could come into effect later.
1-855-821-2666.
Louisville
That's
just got a first time on
1-855-821-2666. People's Health, your Medicare health team.
Band of Mothers
All right.
Podcast, the new
Thank you, Neil.
hilarious
Channing
and
Ewing.
binge-worthy show that
Tonight's
every
station of
mom is
Loyola
talking
Prep. They're
about,
hosting
is
Red
bringing
River.
you
Channing, good
something
evening.
extra creepy this Halloween.
Happy Halloween
Said,
out, man. So far, basically, other than
He
that,
said, she's my friend with pink teeth and red blood, and I just see her when it's dark. And I panicked a little bit because our neighbor let me know that my child died there. Does your kid see dead people? Download this week's episode for more spooky
And the
stuff.
score once again?
7-0, 3:23 left, first quarter.
Okay, thank you. Acadiana leads
We've seen
14-0 in the
slams,
first quarter.
sometimes
Breckenridge on top.
swats.
St. Thomas Aquinas is scoring.
Just when we
There is
thought balling
Springfield
couldn't get any
7-0
sweeter, the game
in
goes
the
to a
first
whole
quarter
new
in
level.
Dublin. Let's check in with Jonathan Oglesby, Washington
Backcourt
Christian,
duos
at
bring
home
their
against
signature
Delhi. Good evening
sauce.
to you,
Hoopers step
Jonathan.
back and pull up from
Good evening,
logos.
guys.
Captains of court show no mercy. So watch out for 75 because the game don't stop. NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Heading off to
Life in the Faubourg with Little Freddie King. Did you know in some places they won't let you bring your beer outside? Your own beer.
You want that Faubourg to go, Freddie?
Hell no, it's too hot outside. But I like being able to choose. Like this Faubourg. I can drink it inside or out.
We are sitting
That's
with
just right.
Introducing Faubourg beer, premium lager made right here in New Orleans.
That's for Faubourg. Refined joints everywhere.
Faubourg Brewing Company, LLC, New Orleans, Louisiana. Please drink
All
responsibly.
right, thank you very much.
At
Scott
MD
Meyer
Anderson Cancer
standing
Center,
by,
our
and we'll check
thoracic
in with Scott now.
subspecialists are
Always
raising
a
the
pleasure.
standard
Good evening,
in
my
lung
friend. How are
cancer
you?
care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies for each patient's cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials, we'll do whatever it takes to help our patients face and overcome lung cancer. Learn more at mdandersonlungcancer.com.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup. Brought to you in part by All-State Sugar Bowl and by Shell. Back to Alan Waddell and Brad
Live
Luminay.
at CrescentCitySports.com. Destrehan at East St.
Live
John at
Destrehan.
Destrehan. Kevin Adams,
Destrehan
right up there. Hey,
7,
Kevin.
East St. John, nothing.
All right.
Minutes to go here in the first quarter. Alan, we talked about some of the early updates coming through. We've got some finals from last night. One of them I'll kind of lead you into. Chalmette Coach Jason Tucker and the Owls, Coach. A great year for the Chalmette Owls, going for that 8-5-8 district championship.
How do they say owls down there?
All right, thank you very much. Denham Springs is at Walker.
They won.
Here's Mike Garcia with an update. Mike?
They're going to win next week.
Yeah,
So they
Ken, I
got
tell you,
officially-
it's interesting.
I guess
It
they're
seems that
officially
all
yeah,
three
so they
teams
can-
here
they
in
can
Livingston
go, I guess,
Parish
technically,
have had
Chalmette's gonna
quarterback
be this
issues,
championship.
and the same to be held tonight. Obviously, with Dennis Springs earlier in the year had Reese Moody, their starting quarterback, break his ankle. He's out for about 10 weeks or so, and Walker is in the
Bird,
same
hey, I think a
position.
big
Their
one
regular
last
starting
night,
quarterback,
5-8
Hunter
Bird.
Bethel.
They beat
He
Captain
obviously got hurt
Shreve,
last week,
28-10.
and
They
basically
scored
what that leaves you with is
Louisiana.
a couple of
Why we
teams
talking
that are
about
playing
that?
one-dimension
Captain Shreve was
football. Last week, Dennis Springs held
That's got
Live Oak to 58
and that's
total
got big
yards.
PowerPoint
So
implications.
the
Bird
game
does
we
on
have
the
here
Division
is
One
two teams
side.
trying to run the ball
So Bird with
against
a
each
big
other
win last night.
against some
Ruston
pretty
beat
decent
West Washita
defenses.
38-7.
Less than 1 minute left
South
here in the
Carolina
first
beat
quarter.
Oregon
Dennis
City,
Springs nothing,
41-7.
Walker nothing.
Slidell.
I'm Mike Garcia
Tigers,
for the
they
original.
beat
Okay, Mike, thank you very much. And let's check in now
Hey,
with Matt
meet the
Sims
Warriors. They
at Chad
beat
Gormley
Pine,
Stadium.
43,
Brother Martin and Holy Cross. Hey,
7.
Matt, good evening.
And Martin Luther King Charter beat Frederick Douglass 20-0. Quite a few Thursday night games. As again, we're live here with Destrehan, 1:10 to play in the first quarter. Destrehan 7, East St. John 0. Here's we're approaching the end of the first quarter.
It's been Flag Day so far. I mean, Destrehan's beating themselves with flags. East St. John's had problems.
Got it inside the 10.
There's a lot of people jumping. I don't know if it's the wind's causing not the
20. So, Martin,
but there was another one
threatening
blocking the back by Destrehan. Puts them 15 yards back on their side of the field.
Red River leads Loyola Prep 7-3 mid-first quarter. Let's check in now with Glenn Haydell, who's standing by. It's Thibodeau and Terrebonne. Hey, Glenn, how are you?
Having some forfeits and implications with
what's going on?
We'll talk about that again in the 7 o'clock hour. But for now, we got you some of the scores. We're going to get some more from our reporters hanging around the city in our games of the week.
It's time to check in with our reporters at the biggest games from across the state. These reports are brought to you by the All-State Sugar Bowl, preserving the past, ensuring the future.
Let's stay with you, see if they make the extra point. So Thibodeau up 13-6, Terrebonne score. They're going.
Hey guys, 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. There are no points.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Glenn. Grand Lake 14, Elton nothing. 3:30 to play in the first quarter in that contest. Let's check in with Jamal Greenberry, who's standing by. Game started a little bit early. Expected it to be 7:30, but it's McLean and John F. Kennedy, Pan American Stadium. Jamal, good evening.
And then Franklin's defense, they go from giving up 16 to only giving up 8 in the 4-day game. So they're getting their identity back here. No points allowed to Jay Wilson and the Spartans pushing right here. 2 minutes left. From Franklin to
all right,
thank you, Jamal. Dan Newman standing by. Evangel Christian on the road against Booker T. Washington. Shreveport. Hey,
checking out live in effect. Raylan Johnson, the running back from Ponchatoula. How's it looking there, Boomer?
Oh, it's looking great. We got 10:55 left for the district championship. We got nice cool weather, which is killing the big studs, mosquitoes they got out here at the swamp. Starting off Ponchatoula, had a good kickoff return, brought it back to the 48. Into the drive with a 23-yard field goal by Lavidet. St. Paul gets the ball back, 3 and out. Ponchatoula starts driving again, but Justin Washington of St. Paul is intercepted, brings it back to the 35. There's a 35-yard field goal attempt by St. Paul that was missed, and they've just been kind of driving back and forth, and it's a real good game.
They actually lost 12 yards in that possession.
From the swamp,
Evangel with 5 seconds to play here.
All right, we can
finish up
attest
the first
to that.
quarter. Has the ball
Mosquitoes
down
are legit.
And they're getting blown away.
That's the good thing. We're in the River Parish. Last time we were in the River Parish,
Evangel got
pretty bad.
Yeah, you could have roped the road. We could have had a mosquito rodeo. That's a good thing about the
thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oak Grove 14, St. Frederick nothing. 10:20 to play in the first half. Oak Grove 14 to nothing over
Jack Mashburn got awarded a scholarship
Lake
as a
Shore.
tight end.
3-0. 3 minutes to play in the
All right, let's
first
keep it
quarter.
going. Patrick email, Dutchtown, Sandoval. What's going
as
on,
they
Patrick?
start the second quarter.
Hey, fellas,
of
got
that
plenty
game.
of stuff going on
And
over
St.
here in the
Thomas
pit. They
Aquinas
got the
increases its
banner
lead to
across the
14-0
street. The
over
referees
Springfield
are
with
involved. They got
11:45
plenty of
to play
yellow
in the
to go
first
along
half.
with
Let's
the
check in
Sandoval
with
black
Kevin
and
Foote,
gold.
the Acadian Advocate. It's Karen Crow. It's St. Thomas More. Hey, Karen,
Left
good
to
evening.
go in the first quarter. It's 0-0. Sandoval got the opening kickoff.
going on
Went
as
down
we
the field.
speak here.
It's all for practical purposes. First and
Cashmere
goal right at the
back
10-yard line. They lose 6 yards for first and second down. Third down incomplete. They kick a field goal.
And went
The
34
quarterback
yards for a touchdown. It's been a highly, we got 2 teams here playing the backup
They get the
quarterback.
ball at midfield, but a penalty
After
back
3 and
to
out on that team's
27.
first one,
Sandoval goes 3 and out.
Karen Crow
Dylan
got a
Sampson
short
just went
punt with
68
5
yards.
plays, with
Go
25
back.
yards on 5
Penalty.
plays.
So we
Okay, Pearl River on top of Lake Shore, 3-0. That game is in the first, 3:29 remaining.
All right, let's keep it going. Jack Hutchinson.
Okay, West Monroe on top, 16-0. That game is also going on. The punt return touchdown by JaVale Sanders. Took it for a touchdown, so it's 16-0. Rebels on top. Also, Thibodeau on top, 13-7. That's
All right,
no
thank
four
you
remaining.
very much, Kevin. Chris
In
Scott,
quarter number
watching
2.
Union Parish at Carroll. Hey, Chris, good
Holy
evening.
Cross, give us the update.
Okay, we got Westlake on top 14-7, so Westlake on top 14-7. Also, Oak Grove is St. Frederick. Oak Grove on top 14-0 against St. Frederick.
All right, appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. George Hurt, let's go.
So on a 4th and 14,
hey, George, good evening.
Jackson Bradley threw a jump ball to Jay Crabb. He did who controlled the pass. So it's a 29-yard touchdown. So the score is 14-0. Oak Grove on top of St. Frederick.
Beautiful pass to Nick Malik for a touchdown.
And right now, Lake Shore has just taken the lead with a beautiful run and catch by Colby Ziegler.
Okay, Rose Pine and Oakdale tied up at 7. Rose Pine and Oakdale tied up at 7.
And still have an extra point to come, so why don't we just stay with you for a second
Tori
and see how
Lambert had
that
a
pans out
touchdown
as we speak. So Lakeshore
run
takes a 6-3
against Butter
lead.
Barton. A 7-0 lead against Holy Cross. 9:36 remaining in the first quarter.
What's the update?
Scored 2 plays later.
Also, Opelousas Catholic on top 7-0. That game is in the second quarter.
Making a try as we wait for that. They go to the second quarter. Car 19, Bell Chase.
Okay, it is 8-0. South Plaquemine on top of
Bell Chase ran 3 plays, but then had to punt with 9:36 to go in the first.
That's in the first quarter. So St. Charles Catholic
Thank you, George.
up 8-0.
We're getting scores and everybody we check in while we're talking to them. Amazing. New Iberia leads Sulphur 14-10 as they play with 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And
okay, North Louisiana scores. Franklinton down 7-0. Bastrop down 14-0. Ouachita on top 6-0. Oak Grove on top. St. Fred's 14-0. Ouachita Christian on top of Delhi 7-0. So that's all the scores for Big Show on Sunday 98.3 football show. Okay, Bulls are on top of Green Oaks, 7-6. That's in the first.
All right,
Going to the second quarter.
Look forward to a good one. Let's check in now with our friend Sheena Smith-Dilworth. It's Grace King, John Aaron, and Joe Yenny. Sheena, how are you?
They just make some difference.
Okay, New Iberia on top 14-3 through 25 remaining in the first.
And the score is 21-0 John Eric. At the end of the first quarter, to end the first quarter, John Eric intercepted the ball.
Okay, no score in the Lake Arthur game, no score.
Yesterday they had the win and the lead, but every time they would get it.
Okay, Red River on top 7-3.
This has really been all John Eric. He had some sacks, some fumbles, and that's just really set up some easy touchdowns for John Eric. And it was down 21-0 John Eric.
Leesville on top 14-0 against
All right,
Tioga.
Sheena, it's a hair day to say the least with that win. All right, keep it straight. Thank you. Here, appreciate it. All right, First Star Christian 20-0 over Delhi. Early second quarter, OCS 20-0 on top. Lamar Gafford updating Leesville and Tioga. Lamar.
Walker just scored.
Lamar, you with us?
The next point right now is 6-0.
Okay, not there. Let's check in with Bubba King, who's standing by West Monroe at home against Pineville. Bubba.
They decided to go for it on 4th and 1 at their own, inside their own 40, and they were unable to get it. But
West Monroe taking care of business tonight early on homecoming. All right, Bubba. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Zachary leading Central 14-0. 106 to play in the first quarter. 14-0. Zachary over Central. Coming off of a gigantic win.
Okay, Grand Lake on top of Belton 7-0.
Tough one tonight against Alexandria Senior High. Mike Donhauer's there. Mike, good evening.
Hey, good evening. It's a cold night in Monroe as the Lions and the Trojans are getting after it. To begin this game, the Trojans won the coin toss, and they wanted Lions to get the ball. Forced an immediate 3 and out, but it's been all Lions since then. Lions have scored 2 touchdowns. Both extra points have been blocked with Cardinal service and on 1 touchdown and quarterback Jackson on another. So right now, the Lions have the ball. They're marching in 12-0 with 9:39 left to go.
First hour, let's talk about it. West St.
All
John,
right, so Ouachita Parish responding very well after that emotional win last week. Acadiana's increased its lead to 21-0 over Barb. Early second quarter, 21-0 Acadiana leading Barb. Let's check in with Sean Preston, who's standing by St. James tonight. Has a pretty good test on their hands against Patterson. Sean, good evening to you.
Now, here's the key with them. They have no postseason ban, but both of the teams were in the top 32 looking to play for playoffs. The 4 and 5 game forfeits for Martin Luther King and Livingston Collegiate has now basically eliminated both teams from playoff.
And they're driving on the flip side.
I gotta ask you,
but still,
some of these
here, Patterson,
are because of.
All right, appreciate it. Expected that to be a good one. It has been thus far. Grand Lake has scored again. Grand Lake 21, Elton nothing. As they go to the second quarter of that one, Grand Lake 21 over Elton.
That's one other I'll throw
Tough task for Bell Chase against powerful Car Cougars tonight at Berman. Here's David Myers with an update. David?
What I don't ever
Yes,
understand.
it is 19-0. Car Cougars up with about
this happens
9 minutes, 8 minutes left in the first half. Car Cougars took the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Bell Chase tried kicking it deep, which they normally don't do. But it was with the wind, Car just took it to the house. They pretty much were doing whatever they wanted.
To check these schools out. If a school is doing something improper,
in the second half, and they
I
got
have
the
no
first
problem
two
with
first
Okay,
downs.
Ed the core on top of Bell Chase 19-0. That's going to the second quarter. At the end of one is Grand Lake on top 21-0 against Elton. Okay, Washington Marion on top 14-0 against
about a 70-yard touchdown.
the Gators of LG. So LG.
So 25 right now, extra point pending, right?
Yes, sir. 25-0. Car Cougars up with about 7 minutes left in the first half.
And we'll check and see if they make the extra point. Might as well stay with you for a second to see if
Zachary
they
on top
do make it.
14-0.
So stay with us.
So
Independence
Zachary on top
leads Barnado
14-0.
14-6 in the second quarter. Independence 14 and Barnado 6. That's the second quarter score. They go to the second quarter at Jan Gormley. And Brother Martin leads Holy Cross by the score of 7-0. Brother Martin 7-0 over Holy Cross as they go to the second quarter at Jan Gormley. Carr has just scored to go up 25-0 on Bell Chase. And David Myers with us as they're about to try the extra point. Let us know what happens, David.
Yes, sir. There seems to be a penalty here.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
That's what they're going to call it on.
Okay, well,
There's no indication.
So then those kids,
all right.
lose their
Well, you can
whole
just text me the result, whether or not they make it or not, okay?
the problem.
Thank you, Dave.
that I have
Appreciate
with-
it, buddy.
with,
Thank you.
with the forfeit
All right,
system
with
on
that, we
this
thank
type
Gio's
of
Pizza and Spaghetti
If
House,
it's egregious,
4941 West
penalize them.
Napoleon near Transcontinental.
Not-
They're taking care of us here in studio tonight. Good as always. Real good. Homemade pizza, and they do it their own way.
Well,
and
so
they
look,
do
those
it
are several
wonderfully.
forfeits. We got two big ones.
Posey
We gotta talk
family, the
about those.
Giocello family,
Those ones probably
they've got it
everybody knows
going on.
about. Lake Charles
Lunch and
Prep.
dinner, Tuesday through
Brother
Friday,
Martin.
dinner
We'll take a
Saturday
break.
and Sunday.
Come back
Call
and talk
Gio's,
about those forfeits.
504-885-3515,
for you here on the
or
All-State
visit
Super Bowl
Gio's
Football
Pizza 1984.com. Thanks to Hot Hour Cafe, 5928 West Mary,
You
Metairie,
get savings
Metairie
just for
Tradition.
becoming a
Lunch
customer.
specials,
It's a little
delicious.
extra something.
And
So
of
to
course,
tell
they
you
great
about it, we're
salads,
adding a little
crawfish and
extra
corned
something
biscuits,
to this
onion
ad.
rings, seafood platters, red beans and rice.
Let's give you an
Great
update on the
pasta,
Pelicans
steamed
game.
fish down in
An
Hot
update.
Harbor.
Save an average
Open
of
for
Pelicans
lunch and
game
dinner
is
Monday
over
through
on
Friday.
screen.
Go to
Give a
HotHourCafe.com.
Pelicans
something,
back out.
baby.
Give you an update on that game.
Get a quote at farmers.com.
With Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing
Based on
it.
average
But
nationwide
who?
annual savings survey
Maybe
data
Trump
July
will
2020 to
be
21.
slick.
Beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our
At
home and
MD
MD Anderson Cancer Center. Our thoracic subspecialists are
Okay,
raising
33-30, Sacramento on top of the Pelicans. 11:24 remaining in the second. So that game is on ESPN 100.3 and also on Valley Sports.
And now it's Geico. Motorcycle
Updates
rules
throughout the night.
whatever it takes to help our patients
Before
face
you
and
ride, make sure your
overcome
mirrors are clean and adjusted
Learn
properly.
more
And if you're
at
going on a group
MD
ride, make sure the lead
Anderson.com.
biker knows where they're going.
NBA 75.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. What, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
Logos.
Family owned and operated by a
Captains of
great
court
local
show
family.
no
Bergeron
mercy.
Volvo
So
at
watch out for 75 because the game
has a full
don't
stock of
stop.
fabulous
NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN.
Okay, New Iberia on top 20 to 10, 9:55 remaining in the first half on that one.
Bringing in something
C90 hybrid or rugged V90 cross country from Bergeron Volvo. Visit BergeronVolvoCars.com.
To experience my friend with deep and visit Bergeron to see
Okay, North Caddo
or
on top
online
14 to
at
6.
BergeronVolvo.com today.
Our neighbor let me know that
This Halloween.
a child died there.
No,
Does your kid see dead people? Download this week's episode for more spooky. Did you check the basement or the bedroom?
without the perfect thing. Could you use $2,100 to spend on groceries and health supplies? If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible for People's Health Plan that gives you $175 per month to spend on groceries and over-the-counter items at retail locations. That's $2,100.
Get your 20-ounce at Diaz Market today.
Many benefits you can enjoy with
Forgotten what
People's Health.
fun feels like? Jog your memory in Richmond with refreshingly responsible fun inside and out.
14-12 to Quincy on top. 5:08 remaining in the second quarter.
Shopping and dining responsibly on Ridgeland Spain retail trail. And staying in leading hotels committed to safety. Refreshingly fun Ridgeland. And check out exciting events returning to Ridgeland at Ridgeland.
Okay, Calvary Baptist on top. 28-0. Troy. Trey Davis had an interception return for a touchdown. Also, it was now 35-0. Chris Jackson had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So it's actually 35-0 Calvary Baptist on top.
Win big by choosing the champs at any My Choice kiosk. The Bigs in Payoff. Only at Town, New Orleans. See Player Services for more details. Must be 21 or older to enter the casino or open a My Choice account. Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Now, choose Zoom to power your phone communications too. Zoom Phone works seamlessly within the Zoom app as your business phone system. Zoom Phone's secure HD audio and enterprise-grade reliability keep you connected to your teams and your customers. And it's easy to use on mobile, desktop, or desk phone. Empower your workforce with Zoom Phone. Zoom, how the world connects.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, our thoracic subspecialists are raising the standard in lung cancer care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies for each patient's cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials, we'll do whatever it takes to help our patients face and overcome lung cancer. Learn more at mdandersonlungcancer.com.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup. This is brought to you in part by First American Bank and Trust and by River Parish Disposal. Back to Alan Waddell and Brad Luminaire. Now back to Ken Trahan.
2781 Bell Chase Highway in Terrytown. 4748 Veterans and Metairie with wings any way you like them. Great sandwiches, shrimp, seafood, galore, multiple TVs. And
Coach,
nice people
from what I've
open
seen
for
here
lunch and
early,
dinner. Hooters has it all.
St.
Go to
John's have our top
Hooters.com
scoring
for more
points. So
information.
this is a very
80s
fast,
in Mid-City,
athletic,
serving in the
big,
Women's area
physical
since
pedestrian
1984
defense.
with great options. The
East
swamp
St.
fries
John's
and
trying to
bacon
do it on the
fries are
ground
great.
against an
Charcoal
athletic.
oysters, ribs are terrific. Catfish beignet, seafood platter, the barbecue shrimp, the crochant de lait, outstanding. Don't forget. Outstanding pizzas too at Katie's in Mid-City, 3701 Iberville Street. Destrehan now leads East St. John 13-0. 6:40 to play in the first half live at CrescentCitySports.com. North Caddo leads Jonesboro Hodge 14-6 second quarter. North Caddo 14, Jonesboro Hodge 6. New Iberia 20-10 over Sulphur in the second quarter. 20-10 Dish over Sulphur. St. Martinville leads Turley's Catholic 14-7
Let me give you an
in the
update real
second
quick
quarter.
out of
St.
Baton
Martinville
Rouge.
14,
Woodlawn
Turley's
Catholic
Catholic
High
7, and
tied
Red
at
River now leads
14.
Willow Prep
9:40 to play in the
14-3
second
in
quarter.
the second
Again,
quarter. Seth Peterman
Woodlawn,
updates
team
St.
5A.
Thomas Aquinas from
Talented
Springfield. Hey,
quarterback.
Seth.
They got a lot of good skill
Hey, guys,
positions.
we got a
They're a
different game
team
between the
that's
5A
dangerous in that 5A bracket. We get the playoffs in a few weeks.
All right, that's the update. Tied up in Baton Rouge. Woodlawn and
defensive
Catholic
battle
at
in the first
14.
quarter.
And let's go out
Not
to
much
Gridiron.
scoring, but we did get a
Gridiron.
final.
And get some more updates from our
in the
reporters.
first quarter, we got a 4-yard
It's
run
time
by
to check
Derek
in with our
Thomas.
reporters at the biggest games from
And
across the state. These reports are brought to you by the All-State Sugar Bowl, preserving the past, ensuring the future.
Followed by another great drive by
All right, let's start out with Mar and Bell Chase. Joey Pruitt, give us a scoop.
St. Thomas now has the ball and is driving again. We got 14-0 St. Thomas leads Springfield Bulldogs.
Chase Cardinals 0. With
All right, thank
7:13
you very much.
remaining in the
Here's a
half,
surprise.
Bell Chase
Woodlawn of
had
Baton
the
Rouge
ball.
tied with
Attempted a
Catholic
pass
of Baton
and
Rouge
had the ball picked
14-14
off
in the
after being
second
touched
quarter.
by a lineman.
Let's check in with
That
Kurt
ball
Smart
was
for the
returned
latest
for a
from Live
touchdown
Oak,
originally, but
Scotlandville. Hey, Kurt, what's going
that
on?
turned into a 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Cougars after 2 penalties on the run back. The Cougars made a first down, but after 2 straight quarterback sacks by Bell Chase's defense, the Cougars had the punt. Right now, Bell Chase has the ball in that possession. It's 2nd and 7 from about their own 45-yard line. And with 3:50 to go in the half, it's the Carl Cougars 19, the Belle Cardinals 0. Reporting from Algiers, this is Joey Bruce for the WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup.
All right, from the West Bank to a mosquito-less swamp. Boomer Danford, St. Paul's, and Ponchatoula.
All right, we got a good defensive game going, and it's still Ponchatoula 3, St. Paul 0. There is 3 seconds left before the half. Both teams have a hard time getting the run game started, and Ponchatoula had a couple drops, and St. Paul's having a little bit of problems with protection, but the defenses are both playing well.
All right, Kirk, good report. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mike Creighton updates
Nova
Pastor
Geo.
Matt Neville. Hey, Mike.
So from the swamp, this is Boomer Danford for WWL.
Left in the second quarter, Neville's up.
All right, a close
30
Greenway.
nothing.
3-0.
AJ
St.
Allen
Paul's
has a
playing really good defense.
If you're hanging in with Ponchatoula,
the
3-point game,
quarterback has a 7-yard
pretty
run,
good.
and a 48-yard
Let's check in
run.
on Brother
We have
Martin,
a
Holy
8-yard
Cross
interception
Catholic
return
League
for a
battle.
touchdown.
Lance Rand standing by with the update.
With
4:25 left with the running clock.
live and direct from Tag Gormley.
First half,
Land for
36-0.
6:35.
All right, thank you. Jimmy Davis updates.
Brother
Mangum
Martin
and
is
Rayville.
winning
Hey, Jimmy.
7-0.
Hey, guys, appreciate y'all.
Brother Martin ended up getting the ball back. Fumbled on the 1-yard line into the end zone, and Holy Cross got the ball.
All right, 18-0, 5 minutes left in the half. Let's check in with Smokey Leonard. Smokey, what do you have?
Down the field.
Well, Ken, we had 7:47
Garrett Mammon
on
had
the
to
second
come to
quarter.
throw the down.
The Hawks 12, the Kids with Kingaroos nothing.
After making a
The
first
Hawks were
down,
on a 12-play drive to open the score on a 4-yard touchdown pass
ended
to
up
Foster.
punting, and Brother
And
Martin
kicked
has the
back
ball
off
again
Kentwood. They fumbled on their first play.
12-yard
And the
line.
Hawks took the ball right on down the
5:57
field
left.
and scored on a 14-yard
Second
run by
quarter,
quarterback Griffin.
they just drove down to the
Missed both
4-yard
extra
line.
points. It's 12-0, and the Hawks have the ball now at the Brews 6-yard line going in.
All right.
Smokey Leonard for the original.
St. Helena in control thus far over Kenwood. Eric Brown
All right,
checking
great job.
in
Let's check in with
on
Jack
his game
Hutchinson.
between
Watch
Central and
his program
Zachary. Eric, good evening.
Lakeshore. Jack, what's the update?
Hey, good evening.
After Pearl River took the early 3-0 lead,
Sorry, give me better. Now, good evening, Ken. I got 9
plays.
and
The
23
final
seconds.
35 yards
to play
coming
in
on
the
a
second
touchdown
quarter.
pass from Jaden
This is
McCall.
making a big play right here. The scores is
The
Zachary
PAT was good in time.
Broncos 21.
Lakeshore led 7-3.
But
On
all
Pearl
Zachary
River's
for the
next
most part, this
possession,
game
facing
started off
4th and 1
really
at their own
wild
39, the Rebels
on the
decided to
opening
go
drive,
for it.
Zachary
Running back Brian Jenkins went up the middle for 7 yards, but was hit and fumbled,
60 yards,
and fumbled over
right back
at
to
the Pearl
Zachary.
River
And then 3 plays
37-yard line.
later, Connor Wisham runs
Once
in
again,
69 yards for the
The
Zachary
Titans
score
moved quickly in
to
his
go
5
ahead
plays.
7-0 at that point.
Punching into the
A
end
big
zone
punt
on a
little bit
4-yard
later
run
on 4th
by
and
Josh
1
Ray.
led to the
The
second
PAT
score,
was
which
blocked,
turned out to be a
and with
10-yard
8:23 to
RPO
go
from
in the first
Eli
half,
Holstein.
it's Lakeshore.
Holstein then broke a 53-yard run later to set up a 5-yard touchdown run by Wisdom. Central just had a big completion to get the ball all the way down the side of Zachary's 11-yard line. 9 minutes, 1 second to play in the first half. The score is the Zachary Broncos 21, the Central Wildcats 0. Recording live from Central. This is Eric Brown for the original.
Brant Lake leads Elton 21-6, 7:20 to play in the first half. Brant Lake 21 and Elton 6 as they play midway through the first half of that game. Red River now leads Loyola 14-10. 14-10 Red River over Loyola Prep as they play midway through the second quarter of that contest. And Independence leads Barnado 20-6, 5:12 to play in the first half. Independence 20, Barnado 6. And St. Martinville now leads Sterling's Catholic 21-14. Bulldogs now playing the half. 21-14 is the lead in that one for St. Martinville. De La Salle all over Kinder Discovery 23-0 midway through the second quarter. De La Salle 23, Kinder Discovery nothing midway through the second quarter at Mus Bertolino. Jamal Greenberry checking in on McMahon and JFK. What do you have, Jamal?
Brother Martin actually
it's
won
been
possibly
all
two.
the Derek
But
Argon
Brother
show,
Martin forced to forfeit
Chris
5 games.
Armstrong will
Obviously
find
shakes up the
Derek
Catholic
Argon
League
with a 2-yard
and shakes
touchdown
up
pass. Two-point
Power
conversion
Points for Division 1.
would be good. It's 15-0.
However, Brother
Kennedy
Martin's
Cooper
still
from
eligible for the
Brown, Pan
playoffs,
American
right?
City. Jamal Greenberry.
Probably still going to play a game at Tech or only or
Thank
somewhere
you
in the
very
West
much
Bank, just instead of wearing their
for
home
that.
jerseys.
All right,
they're gonna
let's
wear
check in
their
now
white,
with
and they're not gonna
Sam
get that
Francis, who's standing by,
Okay.
big one
Well, let's
for
go out to
district
the
title
west side
St.
of the
Paul's
state. Lake
at the
Charles
swamp
College
against
Prep.
Ponchatoula. Sam, good evening.
They get notice a violation for the LHSA. The LHSA
It
tells
is
Lake Charles College Prep,
3-0.
hey, you're competing for your district championship. Go ahead and play tonight.
It's been a heck of a
You win,
defensive battle.
you're going to be district champs. You won't have to forfeit any games for this violation. However, you will not be able to play in the
All right,
postseason.
3-0. Wow. Surprise there.
Yeah,
To say the
what
least,
game
with
do you want?
Ponch
Do
to his
you want the
high-powered offense.
forfeits
St.
and
Paul's
you
has a
still
good
get a
defense.
chance?
They just didn't know if they
Especially
could
if you
score, but
give
they're hanging tough.
You
3-0
give up those
Ponchatoula
forfeits. Our brother
at the half.
win 3 games.
In that
Lake
one,
Charles
before
College
we
Prep,
get to our
the season's
scoreboard,
essentially
Kelly
over.
France weighs in on De La Salle and Kenner Discovery. Kelly.
Brother Martin lose.
All right, here we
It's
are.
about,
The first drive of the
you know,
game, De La Salle took the ball.
who cares about being a
plays.
champion anymore? That's the head fact of everything.
Jason Enemy
All the select schools in the playoffs.
made a
anyway.
21-yard
I don't know.
touchdown pass from Cole.
Lake Charles Collegiate.
They made it 6-0.
I don't know what they did. But they banned from the
3 and out.
playoffs. You know, I know
LaSalle got the
Baltimore,
ball back.
they had kids
Um,
with grades that they played that didn't
went
have
4 plays,
required
61 yards.
grade average. So you
Cole Milford
I don't know what
It's just weird.
Next
What I'm
series,
saying is that look, we
it
talk,
just had a
look,
block violation.
Brother Martin,
De
hey,
La
here it is
Salle
this
went
week.
on
Brother Martin,
a
AB, Martin Luther King, Livingston
5-play,
Collegiate, West St. John,
19-yard
Fort Barre,
kicked
all
the
wind
field
up
goal.
forfeiting games for various reasons. Games are forfeit, but
By
Lake
Gabe
Charles College
Capasso.
Prep violation as well. They don't forfeit, but they
for
tell them
29 yards,
basically your
it was good.
season's
They made it-
over and you
they
can't
made
play
it,
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's interesting.
All right, well,
13-0.
Brother Martin talking about them.
16-0.
Christian
All right.
Garrett at the Brother Martin game. Calling
Calling
in right now. Hey, Christian, what's going on, man?
Fellas, how we doing? Look, another long drive. Some of the games just called us on time, Alan. I'm sure you can relate to that. I was saying on my daddy, the Brother Martin. 35-yard run. And the Crusaders are up 14-0. 23-0. Really, holy cross. Kind of hung in this game. Another 3-and-out. Crusader fumbles. So Brother Martin has been driving into the red area and turn the ball over. 30-0, probably 21-48 to nothing. If they don't
All right, so
fumble.
30-0 now, just before halftime. Thank you,
what's the
Kelly.
talk in the-
Brief timeout. All the scores
the
from Crescent
stands on that
City
Brother Martin side about what took place this week?
Football season is
Well,
back at
you see a
Boomtown,
lot
and the
of fans
$50,000
that hold up
pigskin
signs that,
payoff
you know,
is bringing
they
you
say, hey,
non-stop
they're 6-0.
action. Visit each
They're
week to pick the
6-0
winners of
regardless.
2
They're
pro
not-
football
they're not
games to win a
acknowledging
share
their
of
occasion.
$3,000 in free slot play. Win big by choosing the champs at any My Choice kiosk. The Pigskin Payoff, only at Boomtown, New Orleans. See player services for more details. Must be 21 or older. Children at casino or open a My Choice account. Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
High school kids, you never know.
Conventional wisdom said we couldn't make a 400 horsepower sedan. It's also a plug-in hybrid. At Volvo, we don't follow conventional wisdom. The all-new Volvo S60. Learn more at volvocars.com/US.
To experience our idea of luxury, visit Bergeron Volvo on bets in Metairie or online at bergeronvolvo.com today.
It's been pretty balanced, Coach Lou. It's been pretty balanced through the air and on the ground. They've scored their touchdowns on the ground.
Since 1933, EO College has been one of New Orleans' favorite restaurants. From Louisiana seafood to farm fresh vegetables, you are sure to have a great meal. Located on the corner of Carrollton and Earhart, next door to the world-famous Rocky Bowl, it's one-stop dine and rock every Tuesday through Saturday starting at 4 p.m. Enjoy dinner at EO College Inn and party at the Rocky Bowl. New Orleans one-stop dine and rock.
And Christian, I don't know if you got a chance to watch this kid tonight, but Leonardo, okay, he's actually a wide receiver, big kid, but he's the one that came in from Mamahat when he got injured. Did you check the basement? Leonardo looked really good as a quarterback. He has a good arm. He's a great athlete. He made great receptions as a receiver.
That's
But I
it.
thought one thing Leonardo gave Brother Martin's offense when he came to the quarterback is he's a legit. He's kind of. I'm not saying he's Taysom Hill.
This
He's not
Halloween,
Taysom as a running
don't
threat.
live with the horror
Leonardo
of being
is a
without
legit,
Vanna.
this kid's like
Get your 20 ounce at Diaz
290
Market
pounds,
today.
and when he runs hard. Have you gotten a chance to check him out tonight? He's playing receiver. How they utilize him?
The only thing better than grinding all night for your side hustle
I don't want to say
is your roommate picking you up with Mickey D's breakfast.
Got him a ton of touches, to be honest with you. I know.
Deal.
And mind
There's
you,
a
I'll be
deal
honest
for
with you,
every
fellas,
morning
I mean,
at
it's been a
McDonald's.
lot of
Now
bonding
enjoy
with
a
my
hot,
dad,
spicy
kind of,
chicken biscuit
we
or
also have
sausage
conversations, not
Hash
seeing
browns
every
are just
single
$2.
play. But he looks,
Participation
you know, on the hook, he looks like
offer account.
a big time athlete.
Football season is back at Boomtown, and the $50,000 pigskin payoff is bringing you non-stop action. Visit each week to pick the winners of 2 pro football games to win a share of $3,000 in free slot play. Win big by choosing the champs at any My Choice kiosk.
Yeah,
the
this is
pigskin payoff
great football
only at
weather.
Boomtown, New
Again, my
Orleans.
dad
See player services for more details. Must be 21 or older. Children at casino or open My Choice account. Gambling problem?
This
Call
year,
your
so not last year
4700.
with COVID. So it's good to be out
When
here.
your
It's great weather.
celebration
and
of
of course,
life
the
is
iconic
prepaid in
technical
advance, it becomes a
Christian, thanks
gift
for jumping
from
on
you
with
to
us,
your
man. We
family
appreciate
later.
it.
Because
Stay
no
in
one
touch
should
with
have
us,
to
all right?
plan for a loss while
Will
they're
do.
experiencing
Thank
one.
All
Paying
right,
in
that's Christian
advance
Garrett.
protects your
It's
loved
the
ones
All-State Sugar Bowl
and
prep
gives you
football
the
roundup.
peace
This
of
week's
mind
a break.
you
We'll come
deserve.
back with Alan Scoreboard
Let us
right
help
after
you
this.
plan every detail with professionalism and compassion.
At
We're your
MD
local
Anderson
Dignity
Cancer
Memorial
Center, our
provider.
thoracic
Find us at
subspecialists are raising the
dignitymemorial.com.
standard in lung cancer care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop
Scores,
personalized
scores, and
therapies
more
for
scores.
each patient's
The scores are rolling in.
With leading-edge
You've got them from
technology
Ken
like
Trahan's
proton
original
therapy,
Louisiana Prep
gamma
Football
knife and
Report
robotic
here on
surgery,
1061
and
The
innovative
Chi-Con,
clinical trials. We'll do
CrescentCitySports.com,
whatever it
and the
takes to
original
help our
network.
patients
Here's your
face and
Scores first
overcome
scoreboard update with Jude Young and Emmanuel Peppers
at
from CrescentCitySports.com.
As we begin, it's Martin Luther King Charter leading Douglas 20-0. It's final from last night, 20-0. Martin Luther King Charter scores tonight. Wayne Catholic leads Covenant Christian 27-0. It's Oak Grove 14, St. Frederick 0. Maryville 12, Overland 7. Opelousas Catholic 14, Sacred Heart 0. Logansport 20, St. Mary's 3. Grand Lake 21, Elton 6. Bazio 7, Adon 0. Hamilton Christian 12, East Beauregard 0. Cedar Creek 21, Delta Charter 0. Winfield
The
20,
end of Mother's
Lakeview 0.
podcast, the new
Manny
hilarious
21,
and binge-worthy
Bunkie
show
7.
that every
St.
mom is
Helena
talking
20,
about is
Kentwood
bringing you
0.
something
North Webster
extra creepy
24,
this
Mansfield 0. Grant 7, Slaughter Charter 0. Bossier 7,
she's
Green
my friend
Oaks
with pink
6.
teeth and red
It
blood,
was
and I just see her
Sterlington leading Franklin
start.
Parish 14-0.
And I've panicked a
Thibodeau
little bit
21,
because
Terrebonne
neighbor let
7.
me know that,
John Eric 21, Grace King 0.
there.
Brother Martin
Does your
14,
kid
Holy
see dead
Cross
people?
0.
Download
Acadiana
this week's
21,
episode from
Basile
Voice
0.
Speak East.
LaSalle 21, Westwood Lena 6. Ouachita Christian
Could
20,
you use
Delhi 0.
$2,100 to spend
East
on
Ascension
groceries and health
17, McKinley
supplies?
0.
If you have Medicare
Westgate
and
20,
Medicaid, you may
Northside
be
0.
eligible for
It's
People's
Arcadia
Health Plan
14,
that gives you
Ringgold 12.
$175
Homer
per
14,
month to
Magnolia
spend
School
on
of
groceries
Excellence
and
0.
over-the-counter items
Covington
at retail
7, North
locations.
Shore 0.
That's
Independence 20,
$2,100 a
Barnado
year,
6.
and that's just one of
Glenbrook
the many
35,
benefits you can
Beekman Charter
enjoy
0.
with People's Health. Call
Lafayette
today,
16, Sam Houston 7. Calvary Baptist 34, Plain Healing 0. St. Charles 16, South Blackman 0. Ascension Catholic 28, Ascension Christian 7. It's Mangum 18, Rayville 0. Rosemont and Oakdale tied at 7. North Caddo 14, Jonesboro Hodge 6. Lauraville 18, Ascension Episcopal 0. Notre Dame 20, Lake Arthur 0. DeQuincy 14, Benton 12. Episcopal of Baton Rouge 21, East Feliciana 6. Newman 34, Cohen 0. Avoyle 6, Menard 0. Union Parish 8, Carroll 0. Westlake 14, St. Louis Catholic 7.
Your hope.
Parkview Baptist
And
14,
whatever you were
Baker
searching for
0.
at 1:15
Lake Charles
a.m.,
College Prep 7,
it's
Iowa
really none of our
0.
business.
Gina
And it shouldn't
12,
be anyone
Marksville
else's.
0.
Protect your
Jennings
privacy online
22,
for free
South Beauregard
with
0.
DuckDuckGo.
Northwest
DuckDuckGo.
16,
Privacy
Iota 0.
simplified.
Church Point 28,
At MD
Mamoon
Anderson
0.
Cancer
De La
Center, our
Salle 30,
thoracic
Kenner Discovery 0.
subspecialists are raising the
ED White
standard
20,
in lung cancer
Berwick 0.
care. We use
Carrickrow
advanced
18,
genomic
St. Thomas
testing to
More
develop
14.
personalized
St. Martinville
therapies for
21,
each
Turlings
patient's
Catholic
cancer.
14.
With leading
Vanderbilt
edge
Catholic
technology
14,
like
South
proton
Lafourche
therapy,
0.
gamma knife and
Lakeshore
robotic
7, Pearl
surgery,
River 3.
and innovative
Leesville
clinical trials.
14, Tioga
We'll
0.
do whatever
Rain
it takes to
13,
help our
Liberty
patients
7.
face and
Washington Marion
overcome
21,
lung
Lagrange
cancer.
0.
Learn
DeRitter
more
13,
at
Peabody 0. Evangel 7. Booker T.
You
Washington
love
and
Zoom for
Shreveport
video
0.
meetings.
It's Neville 36, Bastrop 0.
Communications
Zachary
too.
now leads Baton
Zoom
Rouge Central
Phone
21
works
to
seamlessly within
14.
the Zoom app
It's Walker
with your business
14,
phone
Denham
system.
Springs 0.
Zoom
At the
Phone's
half,
secure
Ponchatoula
HD
leads St.
audio
Paul's
and
3 to
enterprise
0.
grade reliability.
It is
keep
Haughton
you
21,
connected to your
Natchitoches
teams
Central
and your
7.
customers.
West
And
Monroe
it's easy to
16,
use
Pineville
on
0.
mobile,
New
desktop,
Iberia
or
20,
desk
Sulphur
phone.
10.
Empower
It's
your
Scotlandville
workforce
20,
with Zoom
Live Oak
Phone.
0. Conville
Zoom. How
35,
the
Central
world
Lafourche
connects.
6. In a game you can watch on CrescentCitySports.com,
It's time to take you across the state for our featured scoreboard.
It's
brought to you by Tulane Doctors, Sports Medicine Plus. Now offering orthopedic care and physical therapy with extended hours in Lakeview. With a look at the scores from today's biggest high school football games, here's Alan Waddell.
It is Ed
Jump around the state. John Aaron
leading Bell Chase 19 to
Brother
nothing.
Martin on top
Red
of Holy
River
Cross,
is up on
14-0.
Loyola Prep
Covington leads
14 to 10.
7-0.
And updating a
Independence,
couple
they
of
lead
scores
Florida
now.
right now.
It's actually now
20-6.
Grand Lake
St.
leading
Charles
Elton
leads South Platte
27 to 6 late in the
0-0.
first half there.
Newman, they're rolling over Cohen 34-0. Arch Manning with 4 touchdown passes in that one. Let's see here. De La Salle leads Skinner Discovery 30-0. Lake Shore leads Pearl River 7-3. Salmon and Franklinton are scoreless. Mandeville leads Hammond 14-7. Haunville leads Central Food 35-6. Ponchatoula and St. Paul's. It's a tight one. Ponchatoula 3, St. Paul 0. That's a halftime score. Kennedy leads McMain 15-0. Carr on top of Bell Chase 19-0. And we're live here at Destrehan with 1:20 to play here in the first half. Destrehan 21.
Second game of the year got canceled because
East
of the
St.
hurricane.
John,
That would have been
0.
PowerPoints as well as a really good test early in the season.
Yeah, stick around 8 o'clock hour. We're going to have more reports. We're also going to go over PowerPoints. You're going to want to know your team in, your team out, are they home, are they on the road? A lot of things to change in tonight's game and next week's game. But we'll get you updated PowerPoints. We're going to break it down between us three.
Division I connected
Myself,
game.
Alan
We'll have an
Waddell,
update.
and the coach
Woodlawn has scored
Bowden.
again. It's high Catholic again. 21-all. That's a real surprise that Marcus Randall's team is able to match scores, at least so far, with the Bears.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest surprise thus far.
No, it is. Woodlawn was actually our lead home. So we did watch the 24 and 20. They definitely have talent. They have real talent. They have over there. For whatever reason, they've been kind of inconsistent, it seems. But they do have the talent to kind of make big plays if they do. It'll be interesting to see how that game.
Home of the Saints and LSU. WWL New Orleans, WWL FM and HD1 Kenner New Orleans.
CBS News on the hour, sponsored by Dell Small Business.
Jennifer Kuiper in Chicago. Younger children are a step closer to being eligible for a Pfizer COVID shot. CBS's Meg Oliver.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer vaccine for children ages 5 to 11, saying it was nearly 91% effective in preventing COVID. A CDC advisory committee is expected to decide Tuesday whether to give the final green light, which would clear the way for more than 28 million children to begin receiving shots as soon as Wednesday.
Law enforcement focus in Northern Virginia this Halloween weekend will be on some large public spaces. It's due to what Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis calls credible threat of violence by the group ISIS.
Other than their game against Capitol Street that they lost, they've been pretty dominant this year in Houghton, just a 500 ball club. And Washington taking a 12-0 lead in the locker room over Alexandria. That explosive offense of the Trojans not able to get anything going. They've had a couple of red zone stops late in the half.
Capitol Hill police officer accused of obstructing the January 6th investigation has resigned. CBS's Linda Kenya.
Michael Angelo Riley, who has served 26 years as a U.S. Capitol Police officer, is facing 2 counts of obstruction of justice. He allegedly tried to help a person via Facebook avoid prosecution for taking part in the January 6th attack. His post on Facebook read in part, "I'm a Capitol Police officer who agrees with your political stance. Take down the part about being in the building. They are currently investigating, and everyone who was in the building is going to be charged." Riley was placed on administrative leave since he was charged with obstruction of justice. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The Biden administration trying for a second time to end the so-called Remain in Mexico Trump-era border policy. The Department of Homeland Security has issued a termination memo it hopes will pass legal scrutiny. CBS's Camila
Ryan, it's
Montoya
time for
Galvez.
De La Salle to get healthy. With all due respect, in that district, you just don't get tested. So you kind of rest the guys, you try to get guys well. That's kind of the plan for them right now, I guess, right?
Version of the Remain in Mexico program that provides a higher degree of due process and safety for asylum seekers.
Game 3 of the World Series in Atlanta. Our Steve Futterman is there.
Something is happening here in Atlanta that hasn't taken place in more than 2 decades. The Atlanta Braves hosting a World Series game for the first time since 1999. Weather conditions are not ideal. It's been raining throughout much of the game. So far, it hasn't had an impact. Unlike the first 2 games of the series, neither team has jumped out to an early lead. The team that wins tonight will take a 2-1 lead
lead and be halfway towards winning the World Series. Steve Futterman, CBS News, at the World Series in Atlanta.
Dow closes up 89 points.
He's been saying that a lot in the last few games, I think. Talking to him, you know. So, but he'll have the guys prepared. It's going to be, you know, Joe Sal's going to be a very tough
customers. Call an advisor today at
All right, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the original network.
Anytime, anywhere, smartphone, tune-in radio app. We are 106.1 Nash Icon, WRKM, Picayune, New Orleans.
Your talk on the same great 5G coverage as
You've got
one
the
of
right
those carriers.
frequency at the right
Get
time with the
unlimited
right
talk,
show.
text, and
It's Ken
6 gigs
Trahan's
of
original
data for just
Louisiana Prep Football
$30 a
Report
month.
on
Your
106.1
family
Nash
is saving
Icon.
over
Nash
$800
FM
a year.
106.1.com.
Just dial pound 250 and save Jill 50 to save 50% off your
Independence
first
leads
month.
Barnado
That's pound
27-6 with under a minute to play in the first half. Acadiana leads Barb 21-0 at the
Would you
half.
like a cleaning
And it's now
product that can be used in the garage, the laundry,
as they go to
in the
halftime.
kitchen,
Red
and
River
save space in
21
your
will
cabinet?
Prep 10
Hi,
in the second
I'm Bruce
quarter. and St.
Fabrizio,
Martin goes
inventor of
score
Simple
again.
Green.
They lead Turley Catholic
Concentrated
28 to
Ultra
14
Simple Green is
in
the answer
second
for
quarter.
versatile cleaning
Halftime, Washington
throughout your
Christian
home and
40,
garage.
Delhi
I'm so
6.
certain you'll
They go to
love Simple
halftime,
Green.
Dexter Hand
If you're not
21,
100%
St. John,
satisfied, I'll
nothing.
give you
Thanks
your
to
money
Manny
back.
Sports Bar and Grill in
To
Harris
learn
Falls
more,
Hotel.
visit us at
Staple for locals and tourists.
simplegreens.com.
Find a Archie, Bakery, and Cooper. Manny says maybe shareable favorites, handheld
Ancestor of
classics,
modern
craveable
humans.
game
New
items.
species
24
is called
beers on
Homo
tap, and by the bottle,
bodoensis.
30
The
flat
name
screen
comes from a
TVs to watch sports.
600,000-year-old skull
At Harris,
found in an
Florence
area
Hotel.
of
The Seniors of the
Ethiopia
Terminal,
35
Red Front
years
Airport
ago. A
is
study
open for
recommends
breakfast
dumping
and
a couple of other
lunch with
names as
great
anthropologists
lunch as
make
well on
new
weekends.
discoveries about
2 unique rooms
fossils
at the
that are
atrium,
hundreds
the
of
Walnut Bros
thousands
watch
of
the
years
planes flying in and
old.
out
The
on
new
the
species would
observation
apply to the
deck.
human
Perfect place for
ancestor
weddings,
that
galas,
lived in
reunions, and
Africa
special
and
events.
some areas of
Messina's at the terminal,
Southeast Europe,
6601
though some
Stars and Stripes
specimens in
Boulevard
that
at
region
Lakefront
would be
Airport, New Orleans.
reclassified as
Moe's Pizza at 11 and
Neanderthals.
12 Avenue
Those
H in
from
Oswego,
East Asia
or the
belong
original
to a
Big
third
12,
group that's
21
yet
inch
to be
wide. Get it
named.
right, 21.
Wendy Gillette,
Those using
CBS
only the
News.
In a
freshest
sign that
organic
workers are
ingredients,
gaining
the
more
many
leverage in the
sandwiches,
job
the
market,
pilates,
wages
the
jumped by the
outstanding
most
bread
on
pudding, the
records dating back
salads, the
20
lemonade,
years.
homemade.
The Labor
Moe's
Department
Pizza.
says that pay
Open
increased
Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to
1.5%
10
in the
p.m.
third
Call
quarter. That's up
504-341-9604
sharply from
or
0.9% in the previous quarter.
Moe'sPizzaNola.com.
Jennifer
Back to the playing
Kuiper,
fields. We had
CBS
First up,
News.
Jada Washington weighs
At
in. Ben
MD
Franklin
Anderson Cancer
at home
Center,
against
our
Homer
thoracic
Christian. Hi, Jada, what's
subspecialists
happening?
are raising the standard in lung cancer care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies for each patient's cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton
All
therapy,
right, 13-0
gamma
Homer
knife and
Christian at the
robotic
half. Jada,
surgery,
thank you
and
so much.
innovative
We
clinical
appreciate that.
trials,
Let's check in
we'll
with
do
Patrick
whatever
Cass,
it takes
District
to help
Championship
our
on the line,
patients
St. Charles
face
Catholic,
and
South Plaquemine.
overcome
Hey, Patrick.
lung cancer.
Hey
Learn more
guys, we got
at
4 minutes and 48
mdandersonlungcancer.com.
NBA 75. We've seen slams, jams, and sometimes swats. And just when we thought balling couldn't get any sweeter, the game goes to a whole new level.
All right, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Patrick. Marion
duos
Monroe
bring their
watching the
signature
Magnet Bowl.
sauce.
Thomas Jefferson at home and Memphis against Haynes Academy. Marion, what's happening?
Captains of court show no mercy. So watch out
Hey,
for
Marion, you there?
75 because the game don't
Okay,
stop.
lost
NBA
Marion.
season
Let's
continues
check in
on
with Mike
ABC,
Boyer. St.
ESPN,
Martinville and
TNT,
Charlie's
and
Catholic. All right, Mike, what do you have?
Well, we got 9.7 seconds remaining in the first half. Curling is
WWL First News. I'm
yard
Tom
line.
Perumian on your official weather station, WWL AM FM.com.
D1
All important Halloween weekend forecast, and it looks great. We had a little more cloud cover today, keeping temperatures in the 60s, but mostly sunny skies on the way for both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday highs may struggle to get up to 70 degrees after a cool morning in the 50s.
All right, Mike, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Chris Kincaid checks in on Independence Varnado. Chris.
But as you head out trick-or-treating by Sunday
we're
evening,
outside
we'll be
right now.
falling
We're
into the
Independence
60s.
leads 120.
WWL TV Chief
Varnado
Meteorologist Chris
Galloway,
Franklin will be
something
back
start
with your
after
local
13
weather expert
play.
forecast. Well, here's a Halloween treat for gamblers.
Effective 12:01 a.m. on Sunday, 4 casinos across the state, including Harrah's in New Orleans and Boomtown in Harvey, will be able to start taking sports bets. This comes after the 4 were finally issued sports betting licenses by the state after the licensing process was delayed by Hurricane Ida. They aren't the first casinos to offer it, however. Paragon in Marksville was home to the first legal sports bet cast in Louisiana on October 6th.
That's WWL's Matt Doyle. Early voting less than 24 hours away for the November
13th election, and political analyst Clancy Dubose says in New Orleans, the race that's generated the most interest and competition is that for the Division II at-large council seat. 4
Archbishop
candidates are
Hannah
on
on the
top
board
of
of
the
the Lounger.
ballot.
Joey
At the
Hines
top of
is
the
there. Hey,
contest
Joey.
is a battle between City Councilwoman Kristen
What's going on,
Palmer
buddy?
and
Hey,
former
great to hear
state
from you. What's
lawmaker
going on?
J.P. Morrell.
Well,
Dubose says it used to be a three-way race with Councilman Jared Brissett running third, but he has suspended his campaign after getting a DUI last week. Dubose says the choice to suspend but not formally and officially withdraw is going to have a significant impact.
Because he has not officially withdrawn from the race, any votes that he gets will be counted, and that makes it more difficult for someone to get a majority.
Green Party candidate Bart Everson is also on the ballot in the race. It's a big step towards gaining a lead in the NFC South division for the Saints this Sunday. WWL's Chris Miller reports the Black and Gold hope to take down the defending champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Led by the seemingly ageless Tom Brady. WWL NFL analyst Mike Detillier says the five-time MVP knows how to use his whole body to throw a football.
It's not arm strength. It's power throws. I say 5.5 minutes left in your legs and butt and everything else are involved with it.
And if the Saints can disrupt the Bucs' stout offensive line and get into the pocket, they can prevent Brady from getting to set his feet and wind into those throws.
Now, your Garcia Roofing forecast on WWL.
And it looked like they were in serious trouble here as that it was getting out of hand. But with a 1 minute 9 left.
Beautiful weather on the way if you enjoyed that more fall feel. We had a bit more cloud cover around today, keeping high temperatures in the 60s. But for the weekend, more sunshine and highs in the back end of the 70s. Although Saturday afternoon, it may be a struggle to get up to 70 degrees, and much of the day will be spent in the 60s, but under sunshine, it will feel very nice.
Joey, thank you so much.
Day on Sunday. Halloween, afternoon high of 74,
for
but
17
out
late second
trick-or-treating
quarter.
as the sun
Now
goes
let's
down.
check in with Marion
Getting cool
Monroe on
once
the
again,
magnet
falling
ball at
into the
Memphis.
60s.
Ames
A lot
Academy,
of
Thomas
sunshine
Jefferson,
and very
Marion.
pleasant into the start of
Yeah,
next
Kenny,
week
I'm sorry
through
about that.
Wednesday, mostly
We
sunny
only have one
skies and
score
highs
here
into the
at
mid to
halftime.
upper 70s, and then our rain chance of return starting to turn a little more humid with more cloud cover and a spotty shower chance on Thursday. Front moves in on Friday, bringing with it about a 60% chance for showers and thunderstorms. From your local weather expert forecast center, I'm WWL TV Chief Meteorologist Chris Franklin.
And I'm Tom Perumian, WWL First News.
And that made it 6-0 Jaguars.
From WWL, the News Talk Sports powerhouse of the Gulf South, it's the All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup, the most comprehensive high school football show in America.
Thank you, Marion. Let's check in
Brought
now
to you
with Kevin
by
Adams.
All-State Sugar Bowl, preserving the past and ensuring the future. Shell, the rhythm of Louisiana. The Hood Auto Group, everything automotive under one hood. Acadian Ambulance, knowing life matters. River Parish Disposal, our business stinks, but it's picking up. First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910. TarpsAmerica.com. And by Thibodeau Regional Health Systems. Connect now on the Oakland Heart Jewelers Talk and Text line, 504-260-1870. Beaming back to our Jefferson Financial Federal Credit Union studios, here's Alan Waddell and Brad Lumine.
This is the All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup here on WWL. We're live from Destrehan as the Wildcats host the other Wildcats of East St. John. Over there is the Coach Lou Val, and next to me is Alan Waddell and the Esquire Brad Lumine. It's the 8 o'clock hour. It means it's time for our All-State Sugar Bowl interview of the week. This week, John Salisbury set us up with Frank Ross. Frank was the team captain of the 1980 National Championship Georgia Bulldogs team. That team capped the season with a 17-10 win over Notre Dame in the 1981 Sugar Bowl. Ross also had a chance to play with Herschel Walker, and after football ended, he started a second career, extremely successful. He still follows Georgia. He's also one of these lifetime team captain guys for the Georgia Bulldogs, and we're excited to have him in on the program tonight. Frank, thanks for joining us, man. We're really glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. Glad to be there with you.
21-13.
So,
Frank,
the All-State Sugar Bowl sets up these interviews every week, and I'll just jump into it and ask you about your Sugar Bowl experience. Take us back to the 1981 Sugar Bowl. You're playing Notre Dame when you're the team captain for Georgia. You come up with 7 tackles. You force the fumble that eventually leads to a touchdown with a 17-10 win for the Bulldogs over the Irish. Any fond memories you have of that game and your experiences playing in the Sugar Bowl?
Obviously, what you remember the most is that clock ticking down and realizing that you were, for one moment in time, the best in the world, what you did. We were the national champions. That was obviously, exciting. If you remember, those that were in the game or watched it, the fans came out of the stands, and it was crazy. You literally
okay, 13-3, Lakeshore on top of Pearl River. Westlake on top, 21-10.
Electric atmosphere that day.
And
okay,
during your career, especially that day,
you
were a senior that year.
Scott,
you had a chance to play, probably one of the best college running backs of all time. He came in as a freshman.
North Shadow is tied up 14.
Just tell our fans a little bit about Herschel and how he was able to come in and gel with the team as a freshman, and any good stories you might have about that.
Once again, 23 of that. Big there's the quarter. Once again, it is 27-6 Grand Lake on top of Elton.
Obviously, as seniors, you've seen a lot of hot shots come and go. And so by the time you're senior,
Belchase is down 19 up at halftime.
And how you look at those freshmen.
Iowa down 7-0. That game going on. Also,
all right, good game. Thank you very much, Lakeshore.
It is Logansport on top, 26-10.
That game has
that's in the second quarter. That's on KB. That's on KCBL.
I got Chris Schwartz. I hate Herschel. This other team is big brother, and we really stayed best friends to this day. We speak every day.
Ponchatoula on top, 3-0.
But the story about the end of the first day, we did 1 yard.
That game,
you had to have 3 days of shorts. 2 days of shorts practice week. We did the inside drill, which is 7-on-7, so you know where the ball's going between the tight end.
All right, Jamal, thank you very much.
Okay, scoreboard update from North Louisiana. OCS on top 27-6 against Delhi. Watchdog on top 12-0. Oak Grove on top 14-0. Bastrop down 36-0. And also Union on top of Cal 8-0.
As far as the Sugar Bowl, interesting story about him, which is amazing because he's a freak of nature. I'm just telling you.
Okay, New Iberia on top, tied up at 20. That's in the halftime period. Also, Washington Marion on top 34-0.
You very much for that one.
But the Sugar Bowl is never played the game. We were in the toss weeks to the right side.
Okay, De La Salle leading Kenner Discovery 23-0. That game with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. So 5 minutes remaining in that one.
Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, break for noon after a couple of very tough weeks against very difficult opponents.
Long story short, they told me he was due for the day. He goes, I'm not through. Come on this way.
Brett Darby is standing by for the latest on Abbeville and Kaplan. Brett, what do you have?
And gained 150 yards. The only running back gained 100 yards in their defense that year. So that shows you what kind of teammate he was, and that tough he was.
Okay, Boogaloo on top of Sumner, 14-16-14 for Boogaloo on top of Sumner, 16-14.
Score touchdowns and doing dances and stuff. And look, part of the game is fun, but there's something to be said for
Destrehan on top 21-0. That's in the second quarter.
Family owned and operated by Matt Stacy.
Go back to 2013, he's 3 years versus Georgia.
Let's see what else we got in the scores.
Flick the ball over to the ref. They made a big deal out of it. Just kind of got several courses.
Delicious appetizers. I love the grilled
he was acting like he's acting like
as well.
That's my
separate
job.
bar area for sporting events.
Like I did something special. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, Jalen Coleman touchdown. That's his second touchdown.
It's your job.
Runner of the night is 21-0. South Lafourche. Vanderbilt on top of South Lafourche, 21-0.
Your former teammates, Herschel included. But can you tell our listeners, with that bond with your teammates and the lessons that you learn from football like that, how that helps you succeed in the business world or helps you succeed? Post-football, even for our listeners tonight, kids that are playing high school football, the bonds with their teammates and the lessons they learned, how they can use that in life just to be successful.
Louisville leads 18-0. And Caleb Jacobs his quick brother Colin Jacobs on 50-yard pass play. The Tigers just set up the first and goal at the 5-yard line. It's been all Louisville.
Okay, West Lake on top, 21-10.
It is also the hardest thing for a human being to accept because by saying team first, and Louisville's lining up. You really give them control, and that's not human nature to do that. But in my career, as I had sales teams that I managed, I was able to get everybody to buy in on the greater good of the team.
So 24. Okay, Neil, extra point pending, so we'll check on that. But 24-0 as we speak. Let's visit now with Jonathan Oglesby.
We were number
One
one.
Star Christian having their way with
That's a
Delhi,
big
right,
lesson.
Jonathan?
The other one is also just persevere. I mean, just don't give up and do football. That's one of the greatest lessons you get. I don't care how great you are. Even Herschel got knocked down a lot, but you got up and come back and try to get him and learn from your past experience and make yourself better. So, to me, those two things. And the third thing is never stop learning. When you stop learning is when you start going backwards. Because everybody else will be gaining on you. So to me, those are three critical things to take into your business world: your marriage, your parent, friendships. It all plays out.
There you go. 10
the
more
winner leads
perseverance and always
20 to
the
12 to winner
ability to
20.
learn three
Peabody
characteristic
12.
traits that
Central
can help you out in
against
the field
Zachary.
and help
It's
you
Eric
out
Brown
in
with an
life.
update. Eric?
Frank, I want to get you out here on this. Give us your
Hey,
thoughts
Eric.
so far. You know, your former Georgia Bulldogs
okay.
still go back
right
and they
ahead.
do things with the university and the team's having a good run this year. So what's your report card so far on how the Bulldogs have done and what do you see playing out for the rest of the season for Georgia?
First level I saw this, you had a couple of those guys come back, Jordan and a couple of these seniors, a couple of other guys in huddle. Came back to take the money in the NFL, which showed great leadership. So I think that's one of the key characteristics of championship teams. They always have great leadership. And I think this team has that part as one of their ingredients. One thing that's impressive, at least from a defensive standpoint, I've never seen the front seven defensive group with that kind of speed as a group. I think Alabama in 2011 was probably the last Zachary, about 3 plays later, 49-yard touchdown run for Connor Wisham, 28-14 Broncos after recovering a central fumble again later in the quarter. Eli Holstein, the quarterback, takes a 30-yard keeper to Peter to make it 34-14. PAT no good, and that's what we said at the half. Zachary 34, Central 14, reporting live from Central. This is Eric Brown for the original.
Martin still leads now to Central 21-7 early third quarter. Let's check in on Thibodeau and Terrebonne with Glenn Haydel. Glenn?
And as you look at what Georgia's doing this year, we're giving up 6-point-something points a game, which is unheard of in this era.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Of spread offenses. But it shows you the type of tenacity and team speed that we have that we're able to do that this year. Offensively, we've got tools, and we're deep. On all positions, because Kirby's done a great job of recruiting. You've got 4 and 5-star players that are rotating or second team. That shows you the depth. We're the only teams that have ever had that in the last 10, 12 years. Probably been Alabama on a consistent basis. Clemson for a couple of years, but Alabama consistently has had those two deep that is just unbelievable.
7:30 to
You
play in
can
the third
interchange
quarter.
and not
We'll
lose
check in
a
with
bit
Tyler
of
Thomas,
performance,
Matt
and
Sims, and
that's
Mike Garcia.
where
When the
Kirby's got us right now.
Football
we appreciate your insights, Frank. Look, I know you're busy. We'll let you get out of here, but we really appreciate you stopping by, chatting with us on the program tonight. And good luck in the future.
Football games.
Thank you very much. Good luck, y'all. Appreciate it.
I was going to step away for a minute, but don't touch the dial. We're going to have more scores for you. We're going to have more reports for you. We're going to have coaches for you. And we'll be with you till 10:30. So if you want to talk about something, hit us up on the Open Heart Talking text line, 504-260-1870. This is the All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup on WWL.
Operated by a great local family. Bergeron Automotive at 3525.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, our thoracic subspecialists are raising the standard in lung cancer care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies for each patient's cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials, we'll do whatever it takes to help our patients face and overcome lung cancer. Learn more at mdandersonlungcancer.com.
NBA 75. We've seen slams, jams, and sometimes swats. And just when we thought balling couldn't get any sweeter, the game goes to a whole new level. Backcourt duos bring their signature sauce. Hoopers step back and pull up the logos.
This Halloween,
Captains of
don't
court show
live
no
with the
mercy.
horror of
So
being
watch
without
out for
Feta.
75.
Get your
because the
20 ounce
game
at Diaz
don't
Market
stop.
today.
NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Switch to Farmers and you can save an average of $437 on your home insurance. Get a quote at farmers.com.
Beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico. Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico. It's easy.
Could you use $2,100 to spend on groceries and health
Speaking of
supplies?
burgers,
If you have
we bundled
Medicare
our
or
home and car
Medicaid,
insurance
you may
with
be
Geico
eligible
and
for
saved
a
over
package
$1
plan that gives you $175 per month to spend on groceries and over-the-counter items. That's $2,100 a year.
Before you
And
ride,
that's just
make sure
one
your
of the
mirrors are
many
clean
benefits
and
you
adjusted
enjoy
properly.
with People's
And if you're
Health.
going on
Call
a
today,
group ride,
1-855-821-2666.
make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
That's
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
I have no idea. Well, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is it?
And the rules of saving on motorcycle insurance is in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
avoid back orders, she needs to
You've
get
got the
started
right
hiring
place for the best
right
prep
away.
football coverage anywhere. Thanks for
Indeed, you
tuning in
do.
to Ken
And
Trahan's
the moment
original
you
Prep
sponsor a
Football
job on
Report
Indeed, you get
on
a short list of
1061
quality
Nash Icon.
candidates from our resume
Nash FM
database.
1061.com.
Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit
North
for your
Carolina and
first
Jonesboro
sponsored
Hodge now
job
tied at
post. Terms and
14
conditions apply.
as they play early third
The
quarter.
End of
Let's
Mothers
check in on
Podcast, the
Salmon
new hilarious and
and
binge-worthy
Franklinton.
show
And
that
Tyler
every mom
Thomas
is
has an
talking
update. Hey,
about
Tyler,
is
good
bringing you
evening.
something extra
Hey,
creepy
how you
this
guys
Halloween.
doing? 13 to 7 is the score here at halftime. Salmon up
He
over
said, she's my
Franklinton.
friend with pink
Salmon
teeth and
able to
red
get a
blood,
couple
and I just see
touchdowns
her
on the board, and
when it's
Franklinton
dark.
able to take
And
a kickoff
panic a
return
little
with
bit
only 30
because
seconds
our
left in the
neighbor let
second
me know
half,
that
or the first half.
a
All the
child
way to the
died
house.
there.
It's been a major
Just do it,
defensive
kids see
battle
dead
here
people.
so far.
Download this week's
Gillikin
episode for
and the
more
Spartans not able to do much until the end of the first half, but able to get 2 touchdowns.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, our thoracic subspecialists are raising the standard in lung cancer
Thank you
care.
very much,
We
Vanderbilt
use
Catholic 21
advanced
South Lafourche,
genomic
nothing early
testing to
third
develop
quarter. Let's
personalized
check in on
therapies
Evangel
for
Christian and
each
over to
patient's
Washington
cancer.
Shreveport
With
Dan Newman. Hey,
leading-edge
Dan.
technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials, we'll do whatever it takes to help our patients face and overcome lung cancer. Learn more at mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Life in the Faubourg with Little Freddie King.
They call this city the Big Easy. Is it big? No. But is it easy? Also, no. Life's better when you stop
All
trying
right,
to make
thank you.
sense
Eagles
of
on top
everything.
in that one.
Like
Matt Sims checks
Faubourg.
in on
Does
Brother
it
Mike
mean
North Ross
neighborhood or
and Ted
big?
Groman.
Who cares? Drinking when it's cold and another one when it's empty. Makes plenty of sense to me.
Introducing Faubourg beer.
As for Faubourg, fine joints everywhere.
Faubourg Brewing Company, LLC, New Orleans, Louisiana. Please drink responsibly.
NBA 75. We've seen slams, jams, and sometimes swats. And just when we thought balling couldn't get any sweeter, the game goes to a whole new level. Backcourt duos bring their signature sauce. Hoopers step back and pull up from logos. Captains of court show no mercy. So watch out for 75 because the game don't stop. NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA
And it's
TV.
Lake Charles College.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup. Brought to you in part by the Hood Automotive Group and by TarpsAmerica.com. Get in on the game on the Oakland Heart Jewelers Talk and Text line 504-260-1870. Here's Alan and Brad.
Call against Dennis Springs deep into Dennis Springs territory.
Okay, we are live
Finding
from
with a
Destrehan.
3-yard
The Esquire
touchdown
Brand
run, put
Lumley
them
along
up
with
early.
Alan
Later
Waddell
on
and
in
the
the second
coach Lou
quarter,
Valden. We're
Ja'Cory
getting
Thomas,
ready to
big
start the
Ja'Cory
third
Thomas,
quarter.
380
Destrehan
pounds,
up
gets a
21
14-yard touchdown
to
run,
nothing
points good.
over
Ended at the
East
half,
St. John.
14-0
Scores
with
coming
Walker
along.
on top. Just now
On
kicking
the
off in
Oakland
the
Heart
third
Talk
quarter.
and text
Dennis
line.
Springs
Hit us
started
up
off really well at the 44-yard line. Big
504-260-1870.
run
If
with
you need the score,
15 yards
or if
added
you
on
got
for
a
a face
score,
mask.
somebody's asking
They
for
are
the
now
St.
just
Paul
about
score.
into red zone
Ponchatoula just
territory.
scored a
About
touchdown
10
in that
minutes
one.
left here
So
in
the
the third
Green Wave
quarter. As it
is
stands
up
right now,
10
Walker
to nothing
14,
on
Dennis
St.
Springs
Paul's.
nothing.
Another
All right, thank you. Evan Hale checks in from the Acadiana Advocate on Barham and Acadiana. Hey,
South
Evan.
Plaquemine,
Hey,
0.
how's it going? So we're about
Other
just started
scores of
the third
interest
quarter here,
hanging
Ranch
around
21-0.
in the
And it is senior
metro
running back
area.
for the
Newman
Rams,
now up
Amari Wiggins,
34
who is
to nothing
quite literally
on
running
Cohen
this
College
game.
Prep.
He
And
has
then
2
Allen,
touchdowns on the ground
team
so
that
far,
is
one
probably
being
one of your
a
favorites.
58-yard touchdown scored early in the
I'll
first
call
quarter.
it. U High.
Bart is currently
They're
driving
struggling right now. West
We got
Louisiana
about
7-0. The Cubs.
11:52 left in the third
Louisiana has a
quarter.
good
Rams
team,
are
and
up
I expect
21
U-High
nothing.
to
The
extend that
Acadiana
lead
Advocate reporting for the
win.
Orange.
All right, we stay in
that's a
Southwest
team that
Louisiana.
was
Kevin
the
Foote of the
championship,
Acadian Advocate has St. Thomas
years
More and
ago. They
Karen
always have
Crow in a
really
good
good
one, right,
players up
Kevin?
there, but
Absolutely,
U-High,
Kenny. When we last
they're
spoke,
absolutely loaded, and I think this is their
Karen
year.
Crow
Now, I
was
know
trying to have
Edie
an extra
White
point
made a
getting.
statement
They got an
last week with a big
offside
victory over Luxor, but
Yeah,
I still
so
think
went for
it's
2
U-High's to
and
win.
got it with
They
Jalen.
need to.
Edie White
John,
continuing to roll tonight.
scoring
The
the 2 points
Cardinals
to
are
go
up
up
30-0
18-7.
over Berwick. That's at the
St.
half.
Thomas More has
And
put
then
up
Karen
2
Crow dropped
scoring
a
drives
game last week
in
to
a
Brother
row.
Martin,
They
as you
put
said,
together
look at the
51
rebound.
yarder and
But
7
the rebound doesn't get easy when you play St. Thomas More right
and
now.
then
The
they put
Cougars
together
up
an
on the
8-yard
Bears.
drive in just 5
St.
plays,
Thomas More
2
winning
minutes.
that one
We
right
got
now.
an 8-yard
21
run from Jax
to
to
8.
Vance Banks
Some
to
other
a big
scores pass along to you.
36-yard
Evangel put
completion
one
on
up in the win
3rd
column
and
tonight. They're up
28 to
14-0
Jackson
over
Garrett.
Book T.
So we're at
Washington.
halftime, and St. Thomas
Neville
More
up
is leading
36
Karen
to
Crow
nothing
21-8.
over Bastrop. Zachary
All right,
leading
appreciate it. Thank you
Central
very
Baton
much.
Rouge
Scotlandville now has a 34-14 lead over
We
Live
also
Oak at the
said
half.
still that update up
Scotlandville
there,
34,
Ponchatoula
Live Oak
St.
14.
Paul's, nothing.
That one has gone
Mandeville
to
is
halftime
ahead of
in
Hammond,
a
14
pretty
to 7.
interesting game. With
Our
that,
score
let's
here,
get an interesting scoreboard
Destiny at
update.
21,
All the
St.
scores,
John's 0.
all the
Brad,
time
bring you back
from
into that big game over there on the North
CrescentCitySports.com.
Shore.
Here's
5A
Emmanuel Cup.
between St. Paul's
Thanks, Ken. And we
and
begin with
Ponchatoula.
Vermilion
And,
Catholic, who leads
you know,
Covenant Christian
Coach, we had a chance to
34
visit
to
with
nothing.
Coach,
It's Oak Grove
Tierney
21,
earlier this
St.
year.
Frederick 7, middle of third
He's
quarter
made a
there.
little bit of
Maryville leads
philosophy
Oberlin
change.
20
You know,
to
he always
13.
routine to
It's
load
Opelousas
up his
Catholic
offense
14,
and try to
Sacred Heart
score a ton
nothing.
of points.
Block
This
34,
year,
Montgomery
he's really
6.
put his
Logansport
horses
26,
on the
St.
defensive
Mary's
side of the
10.
football,
Grand
and they're
Lake
playing
27,
much better
Elton 6.
defense, and they're shutting down
Gaydon
a
and
good St.
Basile
Paul's team
tied
right
at
now
14
as they're in
apiece
the
at the
third
half.
quarter.
It's
So he
Hamilton
knows he
Christian
has a
38,
quarterback,
East
he knows he's got a
Beauregard
couple
16.
receivers.
Cedar
He's
Creek
got a running
50,
back. I know
Delta
that.
Charter
Really
nothing.
good quarterback.
Winfield 20,
So,
Lakeview.
All right, it's time
It is
for the
leading
high
Bonfield,
school
we just heard a few minutes
scoreboard
ago,
update.
34
So
to
we're ready to go
28
over to
at
the
the half.
scoreboard update.
Also at the half, it's Darbon Woods
As we
Charter
go.
7, Lakeside 6, Pine.
So I'm gonna mute the the reports that we'll have it back on immediately following the school board. So we're gonna go school board tonight. So let's go ahead and go over the school board. Put it in the screen. Okay, we'll go to the New Orleans area first. We'll do the New Orleans area scores. Okay, New Orleans area scores. Riverside Academy and West St. John forfeit. So that was 2-0 forfeit. John Madonna winning 28-14. Last night, Chalmette wins 40-14. East Jefferson wins 38-6. Cy Academy loses 54-0. Slidell wins 34-6. MLK Charter winning 20-0. John Eric winning 21-0. Holy Cross losing 21-0. Covington winning 13-7. Independence winning 27-6. South Plaquemines loses to St. Charles 36-0. Homer Christian winning 13-0. Newman winning 34-0. That was they were in the second quarter. Patterson and St. James scoreless. They're in the first quarter. Hannon down 21-14. West Thomas Jefferson on top 6-0. Kenner Discovery down 36-6 to De La Salle. Salmon on top of Franklinton 13-7. Lakeshore on top 20-3. Ponchatoula on top 10-0. Hanville on top 35-6. Mandeville on top 14-7. Destrehan on top 21-0. John and Kennedy on top 15-6. Bell Chase down 19-0. Other scores. Northwood Christian and Pope John Paul II, no scores in that one. The other games will be tomorrow. Let's go over to the all school board to give you an update on every score across the state. Okay. Another forfeit. Collegiate Baton Rouge and Mentorship Academy forfeited. Welch forfeited as well. So, let's see. Captain Shreve loses 28-10. St. Edmunds wins 28-8. South Terrebonne winning 41-7. Booker T. Washington, New Orleans wins 54-0. Madison Prep wins 47-0. Ruston winning 38-7 over West Ouachita. Kender winning 62-6 over Pickering. Haynesville winning 43-12 over Lincoln Prep. Plaquemines winning 32-18 over St. Michael's. Amite winning 43-7 over Pine. Catholic Point Capee winning 56-26. Southern Lab winning 68-6. Vermilion Catholic winning 34-0. In the third quarter, it is Oak Grove on top 21-7. Maryville on top of Overland 20-13. Opelousas Catholic on top 14-0. Block on top 34-6. Logansport on top 26-10. Grand Lake on top of Elton 27-6. Gaydon and Bazille tied up at 14. Hamilton Christian on top 38-16. Cedar Creek on top 50-0. You got Centerville and Harrison Memorial no score. Winfield on top 20-0. Port Allen and Dunham no score. Bunkie down 28-21. St. Helena on top of Kentwood 20-13. Dearborn, Woods Charter on top 7-6 against Lakeside. Prime Prairie on top 24-6. Northwestern on top 32-6. Grant on top 17-0. Bossier on top 14-6. Sterlington on top at halftime 24-6. No score in the Struma and Broadmoor game. Thibodeau on top 20-7. Elder and Assumption no score. They don't have an update on them. John Eric winning 21-0 over Grace King. Acadiana leading 21-0 over Bob. Lake LaSalle winning 35-6. Ouachita Christian winning 40-6. McKinley losing 45-0 to East Ascension. Westgate winning 20-0. Bel Air and Terra no score. Arcadia on top 14-12. Homer on top 47-0. Grimberg on top 35-0. Lafayette on top 16-7. Central Catholic on top 13-7. Calvary Baptist on top 49-0. Assumption Catholic on top 28-7. West St. Mary on top 19-14. St. Thomas Aquinas is on top at halftime 20-0. Mangum on top 18-0. Rose Pine on top 19-7. Jonesboro Heights and North Caddo tied up at 14. Capital and Northeast scoreless. Let's see. Laurelville on top 25-0. Scoreless in the Madison and Vidalia game. Also, Notre Dame winning 34-0. Ben Franklin down 13-0 to Homer Christian. That's Homer Christian. East Feliciana down 21-6 to Episcopal. Delhi Charter and Faraday no score. DeQuincy and Benton no score. Okay, other scores. Jeanneret down 35-6. Newman on top 34-0. We just gave you that update in the New Orleans School Board update. Bulls on top 30-0. Washburn on top 28-6. Union Parish on top 8-0. ULAB on top 28-8. Westlake on top 21-10. Parkview Baptist on top 28-0. Marksville down to Junior 12-0 in the first quarter. Lake Charles on top 14-7. Jennings on top 22-0. And Northwestern Iota tied up at 16. Church Point and Mahmoud no score. Canada Discovery down 36-6. Bunkie on top 14-10. Edie White is on top 30-0. Bogalusa on top of Jules Sumner at halftime. Abbeville on top 6-0. Karen Crew down 21-18. St. Martinville on top 28-17. And let's see what else we have. Vanderbilt Catholic on top 21-0. Let's see. Other scores, North DeSoto on top 41-0. Mender down 12-7. Leesville on top 14-0. Rain on top 16-7. Boston Marion on top 34-0 against LaGrange. No score in the ERAP. North Vermilion game. Cecilia on top 42-6. Peabody down 20-12. Booker T. Washington of Shreveport down 14-0. Brobridge on top, tied up at 6. Bastrop down 36-0. No score in the Bull Chase and Albany game. Zachary on top 34-14. Walker on top 14-0. Parkway on top 21-14. West Monroe on top 23-0. Houghton on top 21-7. And New Iberia and Salford tied up at 20. Live Oak in Scotlandville is 34-14. Hineville on top 35-6. Destrehan on top 21-7. Santa Marta on top 7-0. Southside on top 28-7. Tied up between Woodlawn and Baton Rouge and Catholic of Baton Rouge. Benton on top 14-0. Whitestone Parish on top 12-7. Let's see. St. John and White Castle, no score. No score in the Sicily Island and River Oaks game. 21-10 in the Red River and Loyola Prep football game. And everything is going to be tomorrow. So that is your high school scoreboard update. We'll have another one around 9:45, 9:45. So we'll be on around 9:45 with another update. So we'll go back to the in-game reports from WWL and also Crescent City Sports.
Stop. NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Farmers Policy Perks are that little extra something you can get when you're a farmer's customer. So to tell you about them, we're adding a little extra something to this ad. Another me. And when you have multiple farmers policies, you can save up to 45% on your auto insurance with the auto multi-policy. What's going on with our voice? I thought I'd add some drama. Well, isn't that something? Get a quote at farmers.com.
That contest. And LaSalle has scored again. They made 43-6 over Kenner Discovery. Derek Irvin returned an interception 50 yards for their score.
Could you use $200 to spend on groceries and health supplies? If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible for a People's Health Plan that gives you $175 per month to spend on groceries and over-the-counter items at retail locations. That's $2,100 a year, and that's just one of the many benefits you can enjoy with People's Health. Call today, 1-855-821-2666. That's 1-855-821-2666. People's Health, your Medicare health team.
Mark was good.
Band of Mothers
Then they
podcast, the
rose
new hilarious and
under a
binge-worthy
man
show that
so
every
before
mom is
the
talking
seven
about, is
seconds
bringing you
after
something
goal,
extra
missed the extra
creepy
point.
this Halloween.
So we get back to
Ryan
start the
said,
second half.
who is
St.
Eva?
Louis 20.
And he said, she's my friend with pink teeth and
All right,
red blood.
Smokey,
And I
thank
just see
you.
her.
Sean Preston.
Start.
Okay, Lakeshore on top 13-9 against Pearl River and Westlake on top 21-10.
Did your kids see dead people? Download this week's episode for more spooky stuff.
We're just giving you more updates.
Life in the Faubourg with Lil Freddie King. They call this city the Big Easy. Is it big? No. But is it easy? Also, no. Life's better when you stop trying to make sense of everything. Like Faubourg, does it mean neighborhood or beer? Who cares? Drinking when it's cold.
All right, thank you, Mike Downhauer. Updates, Washington Parish.
Makes
And
sense to me.
Introducing
Alvin's
Faubourg
Avery,
beer.
Mike.
As for Faubourg, fine joints everywhere.
Faubourg Brewing Company, LLC, New Orleans, Louisiana. Please drink
in the
responsibly.
third quarter.
At MD Anderson Cancer
Okay,
Center,
Logan
our
Fort on
cancer
top
specialist
of St.
is
Mary's
standing out in
26-10. That's in
We
the
use
second.
advanced genomic testing to develop personalized
We're gonna need
therapies
more
for each patient's
updates.
cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative
In
clinical trials,
1917,
we'll
Washington
do
Parish leading
whatever it
Alexandria third
takes to
quarter.
help our patients face
All right,
and
Mike, thank you.
overcome
Cedar Creek
lung
leading
cancer.
Delta Charter 50 to
Learn
nothing
more
in the third
at
quarter. River Oaks 10,
mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Sicily Island
Why
nothing
is
in the
sugar
fourth.
cane
River
so
Oaks 10,
popular in
Sicily
Louisiana?
Island nothing.
16,000 jobs annually, 7 million in tax dollars for roads, schools, and first responders.
Let's check
It's
in
a
now with
$3
Jimmy
billion
Davis on Random
industry.
Radio.
Sugarcane, #1 in Louisiana.
Yes,
Learn
sir,
more at
guys. We got,
laking.org.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup. Brought to you in part by All-State Sugar Bowl
From Mangum for sure.
and
No
by
doubt.
Shell.
Good night.
Back
Indeed.
to
All right, Jerry.
Alan
You got it,
Waddell
buddy.
and
Thank you.
Brad Luminay.
David Myers updates. Byron Bell, Chase Ed Berman. David?
How you doing? We got 19
That's right. They come out and put more points on the board. They got 35 now.
We got
That's
2
right,
minutes
35. Wildcats, nothing.
Both teams play this
Allen
drive,
afraid
little
to go.
drop.
6:48 to play here
Something going.
in the third quarter. Guys, we got some reporters hanging out before we do that. Let's promise fans of the teaser the PowerPoint.
You never know.
Let's start PowerPoints 5A. Zachary up there top. This Destran team sitting at 5, but keep in mind they've only played 4 games, so that's kind of why they're a little bit further down. A really good Ponchatoula team that is ahead by 1 possession, 7 points against St. Paul.
All right,
They
David.
sit
Thank you.
at
Seth
4.
Peterman
Top
updates.
3
St. Thomas,
was
Aquinas, and
undefeated. They
Springfield.
lost last night
Yes,
to
sir.
Bird.
Since
They're
we last
sitting
talked,
still at number 2.
Ruston's really good.
Ruston's a good team. Acadiana, the Wrecking Rams, hanging down at
coming out of
8.
halftime.
You've also got some local.
Okay, in Lakeshore, Pearl River game, Lakeshore returns
they're going to
a
win
free
that
kick for a touchdown.
championship over
So
there.
your score is now 29-3. 29-3 is the score.
Thank you very much.
In the Lakeshore Pearl River
Checking
game.
in on the district showdown Ponchatoula against St. Paul. Sam?
22.
Hey guys, it's
Touchdown 24.
16 to nothing
You know,
here
those are,
with 8 minutes
you know,
and 52
traditional,
seconds left.
Rose Pine on top 13-7.
EJ still hanging into the playoffs. They're 25. Slidell gets a win last night, and now the Slidell Tigers are positioned to make a playoff run. They sit at 29, and the last man out right now,
So
the
16, is that what you
Lions,
said? 16
at
now?
4-4. They sit at
Okay, Thibodeau on top
they're
20-14.
Find out if they make it.
7:25 remaining in the third.
Let me tell you this.
That's from Bobby Austin. You can reach him.
Okay, so it's lining up
on
for the
Twitter.
extra point, 16-0.
Ruston, Washita,
good.
Western
All right.
Row.
17-0
I'm
Ponchatoula.
telling you, that is
Care of
just
punt returns.
war.
Wow.
Okay, Scott LaVille on
Man,
top
all right, thank you, Sam.
34-14
Appreciate
at
it.
halftime.
They're doing it on special teams. to be
Games
certain.
going on
St. Charles Catholic,
in
South
high school
Blackman,
football.
Patrick Cass with an update.
Crusaders on top 28-9 against Holy Cross. That's in the third quarter.
Coach, your thoughts on this 5A layout for PowerPoint?
After Jordan Thomas 13-yard touchdown run.
No question about that.
Obviously,
All right,
Zachary,
appreciate it, Patrick. Thank you very much.
the two
Washita
teams down
Christian
here,
leading Delhi
Ponchatoula,
54-6.
I wouldn't be
OCS
surprised.
54,
I
Delhi
think
6.
state
They go to the
champion's gonna
fourth
be one
quarter
of those three.
of that game.
Ponchatoula,
And again, it's OCS,
Destran,
Washita
Zach.
Christian,
Three good picks
54-6
right there.
Those are the three.
in
Oh, wait,
control
never mind. You got
over
Arcadia.
Delhi. And
So those
that
four, I think that's
And,
going to be your
let's
four
see here.
second
With
round
that,
teams.
let's check
All right,
in with
let's
Josh
step away,
Edwards.
get quick
who's
updates right
standing
now.
by. Hey,
Lance
Josh, good
Randall's
evening. What's
watching
going on?
Holy Cross and Brother Martin. Lance, what's going on up there, man?
What quarter is it,
Live
Josh?
and direct. Tag going with 3:54 left.
Opelousas 18-12 over
third
Broke Ridge.
quarter,
Fourth quarter. Good
Brother
game.
Martin
All right,
28.
Josh. Appreciate it, buddy.
Fully
Thank you.
crossed up, and
All right,
the
so
last time we
good
talked
game there.
about
Opelousas
scored,
18-12
right
over Broke
before the
Ridge.
first
And
half.
the fourth, we'll continue to keep you posted on
21-0.
that one.
And
We
then
thank our
Holy
friends
Cross
at
got the
Venetia
ball,
Restaurant.
after the
134
first
North
half,
Carrollton
after
Avenue,
a 3-and-out
serving New
run,
Orleans since
got it on their own
1957.
40.
Venetia open Wednesday through Friday,
Garrett Mabat
and
made an
also
awesome
Sunday for
pass
lunch and
to
dinner. Saturday for dinner
Connor
weekly,
Cleveland down up to
they have
15
signature
yards,
pizza pies,
set up a
fried
touchdown
eggplant
by
steaks
George
and artichokes,
Thomas, 7
eggplant
yards,
and chicken
making it
parmesan,
28-0.
chicken marsala, fresh
Holy
fish,
Cross
and
currently
more.
has the
It's a
ball
New Orleans
on
tradition.
Brother Martin
Visit
Boone,
VenetiaNewOrleans.net
37-yard line. They're
for more
finally,
information.
driving the ball.
We'll take a time out
And,
here. When we
with
return,
3:14
we'll
left
have
in the
all the
third
scores
quarter.
coming up from
Again, it's Brother Martin
CrescentCitySports.com
28
with Emmanuel
and
Pepperstone
Holy Cross
analysis
nothing.
from last
Grand
year at
Trail
Ryan
reporting
Jesuit Night
for the
from
All-State
Francesca's
Super
as we
Bowl
continue with
football
more of the
roundup.
original.
All right, we're talking about
Football season is back at Boomtown, and the $50,000 pigskin payoff is bringing you non-stop action. Visit each week to pick the winners of 2 football games to win a share of $3,000 in free slot play. Win big by choosing the champs at any My Choice kiosk. The pigskin payoff, only at Boomtown, New Orleans. See player services for more details.
For the second touchdown of the game, another punt return. So with 8:50 left in the fourth quarter, Ponchatoula 17, St. Paul 0 from the swamp.
That's
This is Boomer Danvers with WWL All-State Football.
Did you check the
Coach
basement?
Hank and
Or the
Ponchatoula haven't scored an offensive touchdown in this game. They're up 17-0. 2 punt returns for touchdowns. And I'll tell you that Osby,
Well,
number
that's
7
it.
for Ponchatoula, who just ran that one back. That's a really good football player. I know he has some FCS offers. He's going to be an absolute
This
steal for
Halloween,
somebody playing
don't live with the horror of eating without Vanna. Get your 20 ounce at Diaz Market today.
Emphasis on defense.
Bundling
You
home
know,
and car insurance with
not many
Geico
teams
is so
shut out
easy,
St.
your
Paul.
neighbors are
And
probably
they doing
already
it right
doing
now,
it. But
Yeah,
who? They
Ponchatoula,
need
they're calling
trouble
full
hints
McCall just
like
returning kick for
Beautiful
touchdown.
day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home
Really
and car
good
insurance
defense.
with Geico.
Or
Yard work is hard, much harder
All
than
right, let's
bundling
grab
with
an
Geico,
update.
which was
North
easy.
Shore updates right now.
Maybe
Tyler
even something
Thomas
like
is standing by.
Speaking
He
of
is
birds,
at
we
the
bundled our home and
Franklinton
car
Sound
insurance
game.
with
Tyler, what's
Geico
going
and
on?
saved a bunch of money.
Bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
And now it's Geico's Motorcycle Rules of the Road. Before you ride, make sure your mirrors are clean and adjusted properly. And if you're going on a group ride, make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. What, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.
Fall is the season of gathering that brings us together with warmth and color. So whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or a special event, celebrate your friends and family with a gorgeous bouquet of roses from 1-800-Flowers.com. 1-800-Flowers makes it easy to brighten someone's day with 24 multicolored roses for just $39.99. To get 24
All right, let's
multicolored
grab another
roses for
North
just
Shore update. Pearl River,
$39.99,
Lake
visit
Shore, Jack Hutchison. What's going on, Jack?
1-800-Flowers.com/tune in. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/tune in.
All 40 started at the end of the first half. Continued the momentum in the second half.
The only thing better than grinding all night for your side hustle is your roommate picking you up with Mickey D's breakfast. The perfect pickup deal. There's a deal for every morning at McDonald's. Now enjoy a hot and spicy McChicken biscuit or sausage biscuit with hash browns for just $2.
On a touchdown by Eli McGrath.
Price and
To make
participation
the
may
score
vary. Cannot be
49-3
combined with any
with
other offer or
10:53 to
account.
go. Pearl River again.
You want all of the scores? This is the place right now on 1061 Nash Icon, Nash FM 1061.com, and CrescentCitySports.com. Here's your scores first scoreboard update with Jude Young and Emmanuel Peppers from CrescentCitySports.com.
In the third quarter.
Plenty of scores to update you on, including Oak Grove, who leads St. Frederick 21-7. Opelousas Catholic now up 14-0 on Sacred Heart in the third quarter. It's Logansport 26, St. Mary's 10. Cedar Creek leading Delta Charter 50-0. Hamilton Christian 38. East Beauregard 16. Basile 28. Gaydon 14. It's Dunham leading Fort Allen 28-0.
Well, you say
St.
that.
Helena 20. Kentwood 13. Darbonwood Charter 7. Lakeside 6. Webster 32. Mansfield 14.
So this is what we got.
It is Sterlington 37. Franklin Parish 6. Thibodeau 20. Terrebonne 14.
From them.
LaSalle
they have a
42,
shot
Northwood
to
Lena
get to the dome and
14,
play them.
Acadiana 35, Barb
we've
nothing.
seen the Card Neville
Brother
matchup
Martin
in
28,
the
Holy
last
Cross
10 years.
nothing.
No, Easton's in
East
there
Ascension
too.
I'm
has
saying
now defeated
they
McKinley.
matched
That's the
up.
final 45
Yeah.
to 6. Your final score there.
That's the
Wichita
point. They
Christian
just wanna
leads
play a
Delhi
couple years ago.
54 to
Listen,
6 in the
Easton
fourth
is
quarter.
they
It's
just
Bel Air
cannot get
28,
over the hump
Tara
with them.
nothing.
You know, they have
Homer
played some
60,
great
Magnolia
games
School of
and
Excellence
just have
nothing.
not been able to get over the
It
hump
is
and beat
Independence
Card
leading
in the Silver
Varnado
Dome.
35
Really, I mean,
to 12 in the fourth quarter.
that to me
Third
is
quarter,
an
it's
annual
Lafayette
game I look
33,
forward to seeing.
Sam
I hope
Houston
that's a championship
24.
game.
That'd be
Fourth
a good
quarter,
one.
Calvary
With some
Baptist
other
leads
local
Plain
teams
Dealing
hanging around
56 to
in
nothing.
4A
It's St.
Bell
Charles
Chase is at
36,
10.
South Plaquemine
South Lafourche
nothing.
Tarpons, they got their season
Sulphur
started.
leads
They're
New
staying
Iberia
at
27
13
to
right
20
now.
in the
Landry,
third quarter, and Acadiana now
LB
leads
Landry,
Barb
they're at
42 to
21.
nothing
Pearl
in
River Jack
the
Hutchinson
third
was at
quarter.
that game.
Red River
The
and
Pearl
Loyola
River
Prep
Rebels
tied
are
at 28 third
23rd
quarter.
right now.
Scotlandville
Cox
leads
hanging
Live
on
Oak
at
34 to
29.
14.
Last
It's
team in
Parkview
right now
Baptist 31
is Minden.
and Baker
So that should
nothing.
look at
Fourth
4A.
quarter,
We'll
it's
come back and
Neville
talk about the
60
D1
and
a little
Bastrop
bit. We'll
nothing.
also have Alice
Jonesboro
Scoreboard.
Hodge
So
20,
don't
North Caddo
change the
14.
dial. You're going to find out
Lauraville
where
31,
everything
Ascension
sits
Episcopal
in the Power 4
7.
rankings. I'll give you a
Vinton
scoreboard
and
rundown.
DeQuincy
Again,
tied at
hit us
20.
up on the Oakland Heart
Episcopal
text line.
41,
It's
East Feliciana 6.
504-220-187.
Newman leads Cohen
Listen to the
34 to
All-State
nothing in the
Super Bowl
fourth quarter. It's University 28, West Feliciana 8. St. James leading Patterson 7 to nothing. It's Lake Charles College Prep 14.
At MD Anderson
Iowa
Cancer
7.
Center, our
It's
thoracic
Iona and Northwest
subspecialists are
tied at
raising the
16.
standard in lung
Jennings
cancer care.
43,
We
South
use
Beauregard
advanced
nothing.
genomic testing
It's
to
De La
develop
Salle 43,
personalized
Kenner
therapies
Discovery
for
6.
each patient's
Bogalusa
cancer.
36,
With
Joel
leading-edge
Sumner 14.
technology like
E.D.
proton
White 30,
therapy,
Berwick
gamma knife
nothing.
and robotic
Salmon
surgery,
13,
and
Franklinton
innovative
7.
clinical trials,
In the fourth quarter,
we'll
it's
do
Kaplan
whatever
7,
it takes to
Abbeville
help our
6.
patients
St.
face
Thomas
and
More
overcome
21, Karen
lung
Crow
cancer.
18.
Learn
Lakeshore
more
36,
at
Pearl River 3.
mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Vanderbilt Catholic 21,
NBA
South
75.
Lafourche nothing.
We've seen
Rain
slams,
16,
jams,
Liberty
and sometimes
7.
swats.
Cecilia 42,
Just when we
Livonia
thought balling couldn't
6.
get any sweeter,
Opelousas
the game goes
18,
to a whole
Breaux Bridge
new
12.
level.
DeRitter leads Peabody 27 to 20.
Backcourt duos
It
bring their
is
signature
Evangel
sauce.
14, Booker T.
Snap
Washington
back
to
and pull up
Shreveport
for
nothing.
logos.
Walker 20, Denham Springs
Captains of
7.
court show no
Ponchatoula
mercy. So
17,
watch out for
St. Paul's
75
nothing.
because the
Westland
game
Road
don't
23,
stop.
Pineville
NBA season
6.
continues on
Pineville
ABC,
49,
ESPN,
Central
TNT,
Lafourche
and
13.
NBA TV.
It
Could
is
you
Palm
use
21,
$2,100 to spend
Natchitoches
on
Central
groceries and
7.
health supplies? If you have
Southside
Medicare
28,
and Medicaid,
Como
you may be
13.
eligible for a People's
Destrehan
Health Plan that gives you
leading East St. John in a game
$175
that you
per
can
month
watch
to spend
on
groceries and over-the-counter
CrescentCitySports.com. It's
items at
35
retail
to
locations.
nothing
That's
late in the third quarter
$2,100
there.
a year.
Carly
And that's
Bell
just
Chase
one of the
26 to
many
nothing in
benefits
the
you can
fourth
enjoy
quarter.
with People's
It
Health.
is
Call today.
St. Thomas More now leading Karen Crow 28
That's
to 18. Baton Rouge Catholic has taken the lead over
People's Health,
Woodlawn and
your
Baton Rouge
Medicare
28
health
to
team.
21.
For
And
200 years,
Ouachita leads
Louisiana has developed,
Alexandria
enjoyed, and
19
benefited
to
from sugarcane
17.
production.
Also, River Oaks
Sugarcane has
10,
enhanced the
Sicily
lives of
Island
millions
nothing,
statewide.
and
it's those
St. John
same
of Plaquemine
people who
and
make
White
this
Castle
amazing
are
industry
tied
number
at
one.
14.
Log
Getting
on,
back to you.
learn more at lakane.org.
Okay, thank you. Neville has just
Like
wrapped
in the
up
Faubourg
Bastrop
with
final
Little
score.
Freddie King.
Neville
Here in New
62,
Orleans, you good
Bastrop
can
nothing
mean
again.
many
Neville
things.
62,
You good,
Bastrop nothing.
You
the final
good.
score.
and you
in
good.
That
It's
one.
all
It
in
is
how
Jesuit
you
night
say it.
at
Like Faubourg.
our good friends
It
at
means
Francesca's
neighborhood.
by
But
Katie's
if
at
you say it
515
to the
Harrison
right
Avenue in
person,
Lakeview.
give me a
That's where
Faubourg,
Jude Young
please.
and
There
Leslie
you go,
are hanging out with
They
Mile an
hand you a
Hour.
beer
Take it away,
that
guys.
make you say it. You good.
All right, Coach. What's your opinion since the last time we
joints
talked?
everywhere.
Well, yes, again, we started with Ponchatoula. Seems just to be
Your
talent.
life,
It's
your
kind of taking over
hopes,
St. Paul's
and
Sunday.
whatever you were searching for.
See what
at
happens there.
15
Come on,
It's really none of our business. business.
Captain
And it
Kyle, we
shouldn't be
talked,
anyone
they took a
else's.
lead. I was kind
Protect
of
your
watching the
privacy
game
online
here
for free
live
with
on
DuckDuckGo.
iPad here.
DuckDuckGo.
Woodlawn drove
Privacy
down, fumbled at the 25.
At MD
to win a
Anderson
game like
Cancer
that, you
Center,
gotta
our
have great ball
thoracic
security.
subspecialists
But I
are
think
raising the
St. Thomas
standard
More
in
without
lung
their
cancer
quarterback,
care.
finding ways
We
to
use
start winning
advanced
games.
genomic testing to
And then the
develop
other one that surprised
personalized
me
therapies
is
for each
I'm not sure
patient's
where the
cancer.
score is at now,
With
but
leading-edge technology like
they were
proton
27th in
therapy,
the
gamma
power
knife and
rankings coming
robotic
in.
surgery, and
You know,
innovative
they
clinical
were beating
trials,
North
we'll do
Nathan Central
whatever it takes to
pretty
help our
solid. I'm not
patients
sure
face
exactly
and
where I was going to
overcome
finish, but that's
lung cancer.
pretty
Learn
good
more
for them.
at
27th, big for power.
mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Ryan, want to get more into
You
that
love
Catholic
singing for video
Woodlawn game.
meetings?
Woodlawn able
Now,
to get a red
choose
zone
Sing to
stop,
power your
so they're
phone
still within
communications
7 with the
too.
football starting in the
Send
fourth
phone
quarter.
work
And you mentioned
seamlessly
something,
within
a
the
little
Zoom app.
coaches
That's your
insight
business
amongst the
phone
community.
system.
that this isn't as surprising as maybe it seems on the surface.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, when we scheduled to play him, when I saw that, when I got the Jesuit, we were scheduled to play Woodlawn week 1, I talked to Coach Patino, who was at Catholic High, now at Louisville. The thing he told me about it, it's the toughest game that Catholic has that he's had the last couple of years. Just a talent matchup. That they one of the only teams that have that talent that can just really the speed, the size, and it's been, you go back the last couple of years, last year he said it was a great game. It was the toughest game they played in the regular season. So it kind of continues. And I think Woodlawn just kind of believes that they can kind of line up and play, and they got the college talent to be able to do it.
And guys, something I noticed that we talked about an hour ago, Alexandria didn't score in the first half, but they got a couple of late stops when Washita was in scoring range inside the red zone, and that's proven huge because they got their offense going now within 2 in the fourth quarter. So that one set to go down to the
First
wire.
American Bank and Trust, and by River Parish Disposal.
I want to get
back to Alan Waddell and Brad Luminac.
Like your kind of game, Ryan. They're shutting out St. Paul's. They ran 2 punt returns back to kind of open it up to go from 3-0 to 17. And special teams are not only important in the regular season, but doesn't get magnified a little bit in the postseason because the better schools sometimes have a bigger advantage there.
No, there's no doubt. We talk about one of the keys to victory. I think everybody here always says great on special teams. And I think when you take it was the weather deteriorates a little bit, especially tonight. It's a wind. First time it's a cool night and the wind's blowing all over the place. This special teams can really take over a game. It looks like that's happening on North Shore.
And Ken, when we look at this game, you have to say that even though the special teams have let the Wolves down, they've proven week in, week out that they can shorten a game and they can dominate on offense through time of possession to give themselves a chance to beat anybody. Awfully impressive effort on defense and offense working together to keep them in the game against a team as explosive as Ponchatoula, despite what looks like the final result going against them.
Well, anybody that's seen St. Paul's knows they're very good on defense, especially up front. That's the strength of their football team. They're very nominal on offense, and I think that's kind of what you're seeing tonight. Just like when they played Zachary earlier in the season, they just couldn't do anything against Zachary, and that's been the case tonight. And of course, I saw Ponchatoula twice, including in their scrimmage run. They're big and fast. They have athletes all over the field. They're obviously well coached. This is their best chance, no question about it. Brother Martin, by the way, scored again. They lead only lost 35-0. 25 seconds to play in the third quarter, so they've come out with a purpose tonight. And there's no doubt that kind of thing, Ryan, can unify a team, right?
There's no doubt. I mean, I said that early on. I mean, Brother Martin, it's going to be a rallying cry. And I think we all know how talented they are and how good they are already. And then when you take a coach like Coach Bonise and the staff, they're going to know how to get that rallying cry. And that's going to be a dangerous, dangerous team. And, you know, and who knows? We may be playing them early, but that's the way it's going to go now if everything upholds. And, you know, Woodlawn went ahead and scored. That game's tied.
Big update at 28.
The circumstances are different, Ryan, but you're talking about Brother Martin. You know, Newman is another team because of the 2 games the last 2 weeks. 49-13. They had to be smarting a little bit. Like Brother Martin took the off-the-field film to deal with. Even though that they figured to win these games, they went out and whatever frustration they were feeling, they didn't let it get to them. They just took it out on the field.
No, and I think that's it's a lot to do with the character in that locker room. You know, when you hit adversity, that kind of button a little bit. It's really how to leader, how to coach, how to leaders in the locker room.
The News Talk Sports Leader, WQL New Orleans, WWL FM and HD.
The culture's pretty good, and it's just they continue to play with some energy, and I'm sure Newman's going to be doing the same thing with Coach Stewart.
And Zachary, speaking of Zachary, they're really good. They lead Central 41-14, 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. And Carencro is drawn closer. St. Thomas More 28, Carencro 21 with 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. At least you don't have to deal with St. Thomas More anymore, Ryan.
No, well, I don't know why I keep watching that. They were in my nightmares long enough. I'm now in Division I, and I keep going back looking at St. Thomas More scores, and that's the one I keep looking at, and it's like, yeah, I got to get away from it.
I can't imagine why. And before we get back to things here, U-High's got to be considered the favorite in Division II, right, Ryan?
No, they're a solid football team. I know, Coach Stein talked to me a little bit about them early on when they scrimmaged them. They feel that De La Salle was a physical football team that's going to give them everything they can handle from playing both of them. But, No doubt. That's Coach Andy Martin. He's done a great job since he took over for Coach Mahaffey. And they have some talent, and they're well coached.
Yeah, and you got to give a lot of credence to E.D. White Catholic. They're undefeated. They're rolling again tonight. You played them last year, but they're obviously better.
No, they are. They are. And, I tell you, they showed glimpses on film last year, and I'm not sure how many they returned. But, we talked about before, you know more than me, but they got the coach back at E.D. White. And each game, and the kids are believing in their style of football is getting it done. And, guess what? When that weather, if you catch them on a night where you can't throw the ball and they're going against a passing team, they'll run it down your throat. So they're going to be dangerous as they get in the playoffs themselves.
Yeah, their defense just hasn't given up anything this year. All right, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the original network.
Anytime, anywhere. Smartphone, tune-in radio app. We are 106.1 Nash Icon, WRKN, Picayune, New Orleans. The games are nearing an end. The finals are coming in. Remember where you get it first and foremost. From Ken Trahan's original Prep Football Report on the original network. Here's Ken.
And they go now to, I guess, less than a minute to play third quarter. And Leesville still leads Tioga 14-7. Leesville 14, Tioga 7 late third. Sulphur still leads New Iberia 27-20 late in the third quarter. Final score, Ouachita Christian beat Delhi 60-6. Ouachita Christian 60, Delhi 6. Wild game. And Turley's Catholic now leads St. Martinville 32-28, 9:49 to play. Turley's Catholic 32, St. Martinville 28. Red River and Loyola Prep tied at 28 as they play midway through the fourth quarter. And Independence leads Varnado 35-18 with 9:11 to play in the game. With that, let's check in now with Kirk Smart, who's standing by. All right, Kurt, what do you have?
Hey, guy, when we wrapped off last time, it was 26-7. With 9:11 to go in the half, we had Knighton had a 60-yard touchdown pass for run for Scotlandville. The 2-point conversion was good. That brought it to 34-7. And anyway, 2:46 left to go in the half. Landon Ratcliffe punted the ball to Chase Williams. He fumbled it. Longo got a turnover on the Scotlandville 25. And with 112 left, Sawyer Pruitt threw a 20-yard pass to Chase Jones. Brandon Ratcliffe's PAT was good. In third quarter, we had a 49-yard Damian Knighton run. 2-point conversion was no good. With 6:16 left to go in the third quarter, 40-14, Scotlandville over Live Oak.
40-14. All right, Kurt. Thank you very much. It's Zachary at Central. It's Eric Brown on the scene. Eric?
Hey, Ken, we're getting the fourth quarter underway here. It's 41-14. The Zachary Broncos out in front of Central. The latest score, quarterback Eli Holstein, 20-yard strike to Jerome Robinson at the 4:02 mark of the third quarter, making it 41-14. Zachary driving again, but to recap what's happened so far, Zachary jumped out to a 21-0 lead, and Central came charging back. They scored a touchdown, made it 21-7 on a Glenn Cage touchdown, and then they recovered an onside kick, scored again on the drive, a touchdown to make it 21-14. Then after Zachary turnover, set themselves up to maybe tie the game up, but each team turned the ball over back-to-back, and then Zachary's been back on it offensively. Quarterback Eli Holstein with big plays and Connor Wisham with big runs. And it's 41-14 Zachary, 11:52 to play in the fourth quarter. Broncos facing a 4th and 1 on the Central 19-yard line. Reporting live from Central, this is Eric Brown for the original.
Touchdown sent him off. Patrick Email is there. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Ken. 21.
Okay, it is 77-72. Pelicans lead. That's at the end of 3, so 77-72. We'll have the post-game show after tonight's Friday Night High School Football show, so we will be on after that. Give you the Pelicans recap. So we will be on for another few minutes.
All right, Patrick. Thank you very much. Kelly France at Musbertolino Stadium. De La Salle, Kenner Discovery. Kelly?
Well, it's the final here at Musbertolino, 43-6. De La Salle really put it on Kenner Discovery. The clock was running most of the second half. And the only thing De La Salle really had a problem with, they missed a couple of extra points. Kenner Discovery scored on a 75-yard pass and in the second half. And that was about their whole offense. The final 43-6 from Mushbird-Lena.
Okay, Kelly, if there's any chance to get Graham and call us back, we'd love to talk to him, okay?
All right, thanks.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, Marion Benora checks in on the Magnet Bowl between Thomas Jefferson and Haynes Academy. Marion?
Yeah, Kenny, 8:30 left in the ball game, and Thomas Jefferson got on the board.
Okay, at the end of 3, it is 42-17 Westlake on top of St. Louis.
Kick the PAT.
Also, it's in the Lakeshore game, 80-yard touchdown pass reception, makes it 43-3.
In the game.
And also, at the end of 3, St.
Okay, Marion, thank you. They go to the fourth quarter. St. Thomas Aquinas leads Springfield 40-6. St. Thomas Aquinas 40 and Springfield 6. Let's check in now on Ponchatoula at home against St. Paul's with Sam Francis. Sam?
No, it's correction. It's 50-3. Lakeshore on top of Pearl Road, 50-3.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ponchatoula is taking a drive right now. They're improving this drive at about 60 yards and head downfield. Running the ball.
Okay, it is 42-22. LaSalle on top of Northwood, so 42-22. And that
Thank
one.
you, Sam. It is Mangum and Rayville. It's
Also,
Jimmy Davis with a final score. Jimmy?
Updates on high school football across the Northeast Louisiana area. It is Cedar Creek on top, 50-0, and also River Oaks on top, 10-0. That's in the fourth quarter.
We can travel to OCS next week.
Well, there you go. Now you're stepping up, and that'll be a great one next week with Washita Christian,
sure
who won easy tonight. Boy, I look forward to that one. All right, Jimmy. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Appreciate it. All right. Woodlawn of Baton Rouge has scored, and they lead Catholic of Baton Rouge 35-28. 9:09 to play. 35-28 Woodlawn of Baton Rouge with a shocker over Catholic of Baton Rouge, 35-28. Again, as the guys talked about, Woodlawn's got really good athletes. They've played a very tough schedule, and clearly they've been the equal, if not more, than Catholic has been able to deal with thus far tonight. Stay tuned. That one is certainly on upset alert. All right. Lamar Gafford checks in on Leesville, Tioga. Hey, Lamar.
Hey, Ken, and right now we're in the start of the fourth quarter with 11:05 to go in the fourth quarter. The Leesville up on Tioga 14-7. Tioga getting on the board in the third quarter. Jeremiah Caldwell
we got Neville on top 62
about 25
OCS
yards.
on top
Tioga's down
60
the
to
ball
6.
here. They're at their midfield right now. So
Lawton on top 35-7. That game is in the third quarter.
Fourth quarter. Lamar Gafford with the wrist.
All right, Lamar, thank you. And Jonesboro Hodge leads North Caddo 26-22. 11:03 to play in the game. Jonesboro Hodge 26, North Caddo 22. Wild game tonight. Shootout. Turley's Catholic, St. Martinville.
Okay, Tioga down 14-7.
That
game is in the third.
In the fourth quarter.
Grand Lake on top 34-6. It was a 10-yard touchdown run by Grand Lake, so the score is 34-6.
St. Martinville helped Turley's out.
Grand Lake on top of Elton.
35. And the Rebels took it in to score, and the Rebels intercepted on the 25. Took it in to score in two plays. So 7:19 remaining. St. Martinville 32, Turley's Catholic. Correction, 34, Turley's Catholic 32.
What a game. All right, Mike. Thank you. St. Martinville 34-32 over Turley's Catholic to make sure you got that one straight. Brother Martin has scored again. Jordan West a 17-yard touchdown run. And Brother Martin leads Holy Cross 42-0. 6:37 left to play in the game at Tad Gormley Stadium. Let's check in now on Archbishop Hannon at LaRondre with Joey Hines. Joey?
Hey, Kenny. We got 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the game here, and LaRondre's in complete control here. The Hannon Hawks have been shut out this whole second half, and LaRondre had scored 9 minutes into the third quarter, 25 yards out to make it 28, and soon after that, Hannon had to give up the ball. They couldn't get anywhere on offense, and Bob Landy, their field goal kicker, kicked a field goal from 32 yards out to make it 31. So right now, with 2:35 left in the game, it's all LaRondre here, 31-14.
All right, Joey, thank you very much. Rose Pine leads Oakdale 41-27. 7:41 to play in the game. Rose Pine 41 and Oakdale 27. Good game. Hammond and Mandeville. They are tied 21-21. A minute 52 left. Hammond 21. Mandeville 21 in that District 6-5A contest. Lakeshore all over Pearl River. 50-10 fourth quarter. Lakeshore 50. Pearl River 10. They're in the fourth quarter of that contest as they continue to show well. Does Lakeshore. They overcame a injury to a quarterback early in the season as well. St. Charles Catholic is final now. They've shut out South Plaquemine 43-0. The Comets 43, Hurricanes nothing. 7-0 on the year. St. Charles Catholic, my number one team in our CrescentCitySports.com poll for that poll, but rankings, I should say, our rankings for Class 2A. Final score, Carr has defeated Belle Chase 27-0. Carr beats Belle Chase 27-0. That is the final as Carr remains unbeaten on the year as well, 27-0. Loyola Prep has taken a 31-28 lead over Red River. Loyola Prep 31, Red River 28 in the fourth quarter in that contest as they stay in tight contact with each other. We thank our good and great friends at Ye Old College Inn, a New Orleans tradition, open from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday at 3000 South Carrollton Avenue. Ye Old College Inn with daily specials, the award-winning oysters of Arnie and bacon po' boy, the lamb shake. They've got great steaks and more. The barbecue shrimp appetizer is outstanding. The Blanchard family invites you to come dine at College Inn and then go next door and enjoy bowling and entertainment at Rock and Bowl, where Ronnie Lamarck is performing tonight. It's a New Orleans tradition. Ye Old College Inn, 3000 South Carrollton Avenue in New Orleans. Call 504-866-3683. That's 504-866-3683. Or go to collegeinn1933.com. As we continue to keep you updated, again, Loyola 31, Red River 28, as they play now with 7 minutes left to play in the game, 31-28. Here's a final score. Abbeville has defeated Kaplan 12-7. That's very significant. Again, Abbeville 12, Kaplan 7. That's a final. Why is it significant? It's the first time that Abbeville has beaten their parish rival since 2005. Again, first time Abbeville beats Kaplan since 2005. They get it done tonight, 12-7, Abbeville over Kaplan. Grand Lake now leads Elton 34-12, 7:39 to play in the game. Grand Lake 34, Elton
that's the
12.
one I was reporting on.
Live at CrescentCitySports.com. East St. John has avoided a shutout. They've scored with 2:34 to play in the game. East St. John has gotten on the board, but Destrehan is going to win this one. They lead East St. John 38-7. East St. John trailing Destrehan. It's Destrehan 38, East St. John 7. 2:34 left to play in the game live at CrescentCitySports.com. It's Spunky and Manny in what was a real wild one earlier. Let's get an update from Darren Dias. Darren?
Yes, sir. It got even a little wilder on Manny's part with 40 seconds to go in the game. Manny 73.
Okay, 42 to nothing.
That's a sound change.
Brother Martin on top of Holy Cross. 6:37 remaining in the game.
200 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, I think. I think it's fixing to be the final score. Last play is 73-28, Manny, final.
All right, final score 73-28. Manny defeats Spunky. Hey, Darren, thanks as always.
Okay, your final score out
now
on the West Bank,
Card
defeating Belle Chase 27-0,
27-0 left.
Card winning their game. Rose Pine winning 41-27.
6:14 left to play in the game. Sulphur 34, New Iberia 20. Sulphur 34 and New Iberia 20.
On down.
And let's
so
check in
like,
now on St. Helena and Kentwood. Here's Smokey Leonard.
21 Hammond and
We
Mandeville.
had 11:24 to go in the fourth quarter. The Hawks on a mile drive, leading the
Okay,
Hawks
Jules
Blues
Sumner
by
at the half leading 36-14.
with the ball on the Rouge 29-yard line, hand off to Scales. Scales right up the middle on a good run for about
Let's see
6.
what else without a score.
And
we
that's
can
where
give
we
you.
stand with 11:05 to
Roll
go
this
in
back.
the fourth quarter. The St. Helena Hawks 20.
It is
Vanderbilt
Catholic on top 28-6
All right,
against
appreciate it,
South
Smokey.
Labouche.
We have a final score now. Acadiana has shut out Barb 42-0. Acadiana 42.
Woodlawn
and
scores
Barb
is
nothing.
35-28,
That
so
is the final
35-28.
score
Woodlawn.
there. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy
down
leads
to
McMain
Catholic of
21-6,
Baton Rouge.
2:26 to play in the third quarter. It's John F. Kennedy 21 and McMain 6. Again, 2:26 left to play in the third quarter in that contest. And they still have 2:34 left to play. and Destrehan leads East St. John 38-7. Again, it's Destrehan 38, East St. John 7. 2:34 left to play in the game. You can watch the conclusion at CrescentCitySports.com. It is Covington and North Shore in District 6-5A, and Scott Meyer has this update. Scott?
Hey, guys, right now with 1:02 to go in the game, it is Covington 13, North Shore 7. North Shore goes on a 15-play drive, taking off at the 8:39 mark of the fourth quarter. 16-play drive, 70 yards. Covington Lions defense stiffens. Brandon Hoare sacks the quarterback on a 4th down attempt from 4th and 3. So Covington right now has 59 seconds to go in the game. It is Covington 13, North Shore 7. Covington has the ball at the North Shore 7, actually their own 10-yard line. So trying to run out the clock. North Shore just burned their last timeout. So right now with 59 seconds to go in the game, it is Covington 13, North Shore 7. Big one here on the North Shore tonight, Kenny.
Yeah, it'd be a big win for Covington if they can hold on to win that one. All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's check in now with Airline in Benton with Toby Todd. Hey, Toby.
Hey, how are you? It's just 2 minutes left in the fourth. Benton just scored again to go up 28-7. Airline on their third quarterback, but he's hanging in there. He's just a little limited offensively with what he can do. But it's 28-7 with about 2 minutes left. Just under 2 minutes left in the game.
All right, Toby, thank you very much. Good one tonight between Red River and Loyola Prep. Channing Ewing is on the scene. Channing?
You said it right, Kenny. We've had a lot of excitement. We've had just about everything in the back from ties to late, and now we got a big lead change. With at 7:33, Loyola hit a field goal to make it 31-28, and they are on. And they have on defense. Red River's on the move. They had the ball. 5:32 to go. Boy, exciting.
All right, 31-28, over 5 minutes left. Loyola Prep leading Red River. Okay, Channing, thank you very much. Let's check in at Pan American Stadium for the latest on John F. Kennedy and McMain with Jamal Greenberry. Jamal?
Hey, guys. Yeah, with a minute and 11 to go in the third quarter, Kennedy scored a touchdown off a fumble. The quarterback, Christopher Armstrong, tried to hit the receiver, Rallo Ghana, but he fumbled. But the other receiver, Bobby Kennedy, was in at the right place at the right spot, picked up the fumble, brought it to the end zone, touchdown Kennedy. That made it 22-6. PHU was to 22-6. Then the defense just scored. This guy has been causing havoc all night. And Sean Weaver Baptiste, he had a total of 19 sacks for the year. Now he just picked up a scoop and score, the fumble. The defense just scored. Now it's 28-6 Kennedy. Kennedy is all over McMahon at Pan Am Stadium. Pan Am Stadium, Jamal Greenberry for the River.
Okay, Jamal, thank you. Final score, John Ehret has shut out Grace King 49-0. John Ehret 49, Grace King nothing. That's a final. Another final score. Independence defeated Varnado 35-18. Independence 35 and Varnado 18. Before we get to a break, let's check in on Cohen and Newman with Arthur Cheney, who has the final score. Arthur?
Final score. Newman 34.
17, St. Paul's
All right, 34-0. Greenies defeat the Green Hornets.
Congratulations.
Arthur, thank you so much. We'll talk again next week. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, with that, we'll take a timeout, and we'll return with more of our reports, more scores, to talk to some coaches as we continue with more of everything right here on the original network.
They won the district championship. They can kind of check
1933, Yale College Inn has been one of New Orleans' favorite restaurants. From Louisiana seafood to farm fresh vegetables, you are sure to have a great meal. Located on the corner of Carrollton and Earhart, next door to the world-famous Rockin' Bowl, it's one-stop dine and lock every Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. Enjoy dinner at Yale College Inn and party at the Rockin' Bowl. New Orleans one-stop dine and lock.
Won this one without James by a score of 27-0. I'm here with Endicott head coach Bryce Brown.
That's impossible.
Don't get caught
Did you check the basement or the bedroom?
without the perfect
All right, I
thing
think we lost Joey there.
They're both out.
to treat every taste.
Well, that's it. We're out of Fanta.
He's probably hopefully getting back on with us, but the Endicott Cougars.
This Halloween, don't live with the horror of being without Fanta. Get your 20 ounce at Diaz Market today.
got Darren
Fall
Ferranti
is the most
with,
birthday-packed season of the year, so chances are you have a few celebrations coming
Thanks,
up.
guys. It's
Make sure your
2:22
friends and
left to
family
go in
feel
the fourth
special
quarter.
with a
Real close
gorgeous
game.
bouquet
It's
of roses from
28-21 Wildcats
1-800-Flowers.com.
over Yellow
1-800-Flowers
Jackets.
makes it
To
easy
start
to send the perfect
fourth
gift.
quarter,
24 multicolored
excuse me,
roses
the
for
third quarter,
just
the
$39.99.
Wildcats
To get
fumbled
24
a punt
multicolored
return,
roses for just
and Dennis
$39.99,
Reese
visit
started on the drive
$1-800-Flowers.com/tune in.
inside
That's
the 20 and ended up culminating in a
$1-800-Flowers.com/tune in.
1-yard TD run from Ray
Football season
McNeely.
is back at Boomtown,
Then
and the
on
$50,000
the next
pigskin
drive,
payoff is bringing
a
you
Walker was moving the
non-stop
ball, but on
action.
4th and
Visit
2,
each week to
decided
pick
to
the
go
winners
for
of
it
2 pro
from
football
their
games
own
to win a
40,
share of
and
$3,000
pass was
in free
incomplete.
slot play.
Pass was
Win
complete,
big
excuse
by
me,
choosing the
but there was
champs
a
at
flag
any
for
My
the legal
Choice
man
kiosk. The
downfield,
pigskin
causing
payoff,
that
only
punt.
at
Then
Boomtown, New
moved the ball
Orleans.
again,
See
well
player
down, and
services for more
McNeely had
details.
another
Must be 21 or older.
2-yard
Terms of the
TD
casino or
run.
open a My Choice account.
As to make
Gambling
it
problem,
20,
call
I guess the
800-522-4700.
point was no good for Walker before that. I'm sorry. It was 21-20.
Want more finals?
At the
Want to
time.
hear from
And then,
some of the winning
Wildcats
coaches?
just had the
Now's
ball,
the
took it
time
all the way
on
down
Ken
the field.
Trahan's
Very
original Prep Football
scored a
Report
touchdown.
on the
Got
original network.
2-point conversion.
And it goes final. CrescentCitySports.com. Dexterham beating St. John 38-7. Dexterham 38, St. John 7. The final.
They haven't done
And
yet.
you can watch the replay at CrescentCitySports.com as Dexterham stays unbeaten with a big win over East St. John in District 7 5-8 play this evening. Also, we can tell you we have got another final. Ascension Catholic rolls on. They beat Ascension Christian 44-19. Ascension Catholic 44 and Ascension Christian 19. Under 4 minutes to play now. St. Martinville leads Sterling's Catholic 41-32. St. Martinville 41. Sterling's Catholic 32 as they play with under 4 minutes to play. And it's a final now. St. Thomas 4 beat Karen Crow 35-28. St. Thomas 4 over Karen Crow final.
Most people
35
think
to
Catholic's the best
28.
team in all of the state of Louisiana. all
Abbeville, Kaplan,
classifications. They're
big
on the road
parish game.
tonight,
Brett Darby.
in Baton Rouge
What do you have,
against
Brett?
Woodlawn.
All right, we're going to step away for a quick break.
Hey,
We're going
Ken,
to have
so we got
Coach
a
Marcus
final.
Scott of the
Abbeville
Dexter
pulls it
Hand
off.
Wildcats join us. A couple more
12-7.
games going final.
Kaplan had the
Get
ball
winning coaches for
driving
that.
down
And then we'll talk
with
about the
about 2 minutes left,
reclassification
and they got the
coming
ball
up
on the
in
9-yard line.
LHSA.
and
Whether
Abbeville-
Okay, North Cattle down
So Abbeville got the ball.
26-22. North Cattle down 26-22.
So Abbeville wins the rivalry after 17
At
years
MD
of a
Anderson
drought,
Cancer
and
Center,
Abbeville
our
takes home the
thoracic
Russo Trophy.
subspecialists are
Final
raising the
score,
standard
Abbeville
in lung
12,
cancer
Kaplan
care.
7.
We
First
use
win since
advanced genomic
2005.
testing to develop
Abbeville over its
personalized therapies
parish
for each
rival.
patient's cancer.
So thank
With
you very much,
leading-edge
Brett.
technology
Appreciate
like
that.
proton
Final
therapy,
score: Benton
gamma
beat
knife, and
Airline
robotic surgery,
28-7.
and innovative
Benton
clinical trials.
defeated Airline by
We'll
the
do
score
whatever it
of
takes
28
to help our
to 7.
patients
So a
face
final
and
as
overcome
Benton wins
lung
that game
cancer.
over Airline.
Learn
Once again,
more
28
at
to 7 was the final score
MDAndersonLungCancer.com.
in that one. You had
NBA
forfeits,
75.
Collegiate of Baton
We've seen
Rouge
slams,
over Membership
jams, and
Academy,
sometimes
Riverside Academy over West St. John,
And just when we
and
thought
Welsh
balling
over
couldn't get
Fort
any
Barry.
sweeter,
All
the
three
game
were
goes to a whole new
forfeits,
level.
so not played. So again, Collegiate, West St. John,
Okay, touchdown Benton
victorious by
in
forfeit.
the Quincy
Let's check
Benton
in with
game. It
Kevin
was
Adams for the final score. Kevin?
tied up at 34.
So watch out for 75 because the game don't stop. NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Farmers Claim Forgiveness means a claim won't increase your premium if you've been claim free for 5 years. So your premium stays premium. Get a quote at
All right,
farmers.com.
thank you very much. Okay.
West Feliciana,
All right, let's
down
check in now.
42-28.
I think he's pulling triple duty now.
Iowa
discovered tonight.
on top, down
Graham
20
Jarrett
to
comes now. Okay, Graham, so
13.
you're the water boy, the bus driver, the coach. What else do you do, buddy?
Edie White wins 37-7 over Berwick.
That's $2,100 a year.
Congratulations on the win tonight. Look, I mean, obviously, you overmatched this team. Were you able to get some guys some time tonight, able to rest some people? What were you able to do?
2666. People's Health, your Medicare health team.
Lake Charles win 20-13. That's at the end of third.
Missouri needs a new
Three.
vet tech after their current one literally.
Alexandria down
But
26-23.
finding an ideal replacement takes some training.
Okay, Woodlawn and Catholic tied up at 28.
Indeed, you do.
In their
Schedule
game.
virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You don't want to kind of look silly at the end.
Well,
Life in the
it's a good result to say the least. And right now we got, as you know, we do our school nights. Tonight happens to be Jesuit night, so that other guy wants to say hello and congratulate you too, Ryan.
But I like being able to choose.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Ryan, good job, Coach.
River Oaks winning
prouder and
10-6 in their game. Coach Hannon's on 200 congratulations to him.
I just wanted to know how nice, how friendly Coach Jackalow was on the sideline.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, our thoracic subspecialists are raising the standard in lung cancer care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies for each patient's cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton therapy, robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials, we'll do whatever it takes to help our patients fix.
Okay, final score tonight, 113, 109 Pelicans lose. We'll have post-game wrap-up tonight after tonight's show.
Your host. And whatever you were searching for,
Thank you.
Minutes.
Really
You're
none of our
doing
business.
exactly what you need to do.
And
We'll have district.
Protect your
Exactly
privacy
what you
online
said.
for
It's
free
exactly
with
what's going to have you
DuckDuckGo.
prepared for the playoffs.
DuckDuckGo.
So keep rolling
Privacy
over there. Lead on.
simplified.
NBA 75.
Lead on
We've
indeed,
seen
a big win
slams,
for
jams,
Joe
and
Sale tonight.
sometimes
And
swats.
Graham, I listen, appreciate it. I know
Just
you're
when we
trying to
thought
do
ball
everything,
could
so
be
I'll let you
sweeter,
handle
game
the bus
goes
and
to
take
a
care of your
whole
kids, man.
new
Great job here.
Court duos bring their signature sauce.
You're gonna stop by the house, okay? Thank you, man.
Captains of court show no mercy.
You got it,
So
buddy.
watch
Our
out for
pleasure. Graham
75 because the game
Joe Sale
don't
High School
stop.
easy winner
NBA
tonight.
season continues
And
on ABC,
also,
ESPN,
Zachary has defeated Central
TNT,
47-14.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup.
Final score,
Brought to you in
St.
part
Thomas
by
Aquinas
First
finished off
American Bank and
Springfield
Trust
46
and by
to 12.
River
Thomas
Disposal.
Aquinas beats
Back
Springfield
to Alan
46
Waddell
to
and
12
Brad
was
Luminay.
the final score in that one tonight. And the big upset has happened. Woodlawn of Baton Rouge shocks the number one team. Catholic of Baton Rouge 35-28.
The biggest
Again, at
upset of the
Memorial
night
Stadium,
that we didn't
Woodlawn
see
of Baton
coming.
Rouge
We knew it was going to be a
has
close
defeated
game. Tell us, Alan.
Catholic of Baton Rouge 35-28. I'll have the comments coming up
35-28.
on that. A
Woodlawn came in this
gigantic
game
win
3-4
for
again.
Woodlawn
A
tonight, to say
misleading
the
record.
least. Let's check
They
in with
played
Chris
some
Snell.
really good
All right, Chris,
teams.
what do you
They
have?
played close in a lot of those games with
we got a
Zachary
final
and Western
here,
Road. They just came up on the short end of the
Cedar
stick,
Farm
but
hold on
tonight
Sierra Bulldogs,
they knocked off the Catholic High Bears
34-22. We had a
35-28.
final,
That's the biggest one of the
big
year.
story here, Trey
In the
Hall.
entire state, that's the biggest
The
one of the
big star
year.
running
Look,
back,
Catholic High is loaded.
70-foot
I think they're still the favorite to
four
win
touchdowns
D1.
tonight. So
A
everybody's
lot
been
of
waiting
people
on the
think
big
that's the
game
best
for
team
him
in
to
the
come
entire
out, and
state,
he
all
finally hit it tonight.
classifications. Woodlawn,
other
Ricky Collins
with
and company,
Where
talented quarterback
he had
commits
over
to
100
Purdue.
yards as
They
well.
knock off Catholic High.
So the Farmers
Congratulations to the
taking
Panthers
this
of
care of
Woodlawn.
business here
Win of
tonight.
the night, in my opinion.
All right, we got another win, another
34-22
final.
over
Lance
Carroll.
Ryland
Good win
standing
for
by
Union
with the
Parish.
brother
Thank
Martin
you.
win and Coach
Mike
Graham.
Garcia, what do you have?
Hey, Ken, let me tell you, you want to talk about some excitement? Just now, Dennis Springs with the tied score with under a minute left to play in the game.
Hey,
Ties
Coach Brad
Walker
Luminay,
28-28.
congratulations on that win tonight.
Dennis Springs really was looking for a way to get someone to pass the ball, and they have Jerry Horn called up for the JV squad. I think he's a sophomore, and he sure enough let him down for the 2-minute drill. As they just now scored, got the extra point. Like I said, maybe about 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 28-28. We look like we may be going into overtime.
What a
All right,
game.
Coach
All
Brad
right.
Luminay
Keep
here.
us posted, please.
Congratulations, Coach.
That's
Look,
one of the better
a
wins
lot
of the night. Final
off
score,
the field
Thibodeau
boys this
holds
week
off
that you have
Terrebonne
to take care of
27-21.
with your team and
Thibodeau
get them
27,
focused.
Terrebonne
Despite
21.
everything that happened
That
this
is a
week,
final
it
score
looks like tonight.
Good win for the Tigers over the Tigers. Again, one of those matchups with the same nickname, much like we have with Destrehan and East St. John tonight. All right, let's check in now with Neil McClellan for the latest on Ascension Episcopal at Lauraville. He has a final score. Neil.
If anybody can, if any group of young men can overcome adversity, this group of young men, in the beginning of the year, we told them how special they were. So we had the original schedule that we had. For us, it's always been this. It's ignore the noise and control your control. When I talked to you before, that. That's what we believe in. It's about our process. And it's about our football creed. And our kids, they don't just talk it; they live it. They live it every day. And some people out there, they've had success that they've had. We've had success we've had here.
Thank you. We look forward to talking next week. That's Neil McClellan. Always does an excellent job. We appreciate the updates.
I'm so proud of them and what they came and did tonight after this week.
Continues to do a good job. Jonesboro Hodge
Coach,
still leading
another
North
thing,
Caddo 26 to
just so
22.
you know, we're talking
3:30
about how
left to
crazy
play in the
things happen
fourth
with the
quarter.
playoffs. You know,
Jonesboro Hodge
the power
26,
rankings are
North
gonna get
Caddo
up in D1.
22. Again,
Let's go with
3:26
shake-up
left
as
to
well.
play
Catholic High
in
lost
the
tonight,
game as
so
that one's going
things are
down
going crazy
to
in
the
D1.
final minute. It's final now.
Well,
Ponchatoula
I'll
has
tell you
defeated
this,
St.
it's,
Paul's
you
17 to
just
nothing.
can't- there
Ponchatoula
was one year
17
where I did not
and
look at the
St.
bracket
Paul's
at
nothing.
all.
That
I
is
just played,
a
just
final
believe it
score
or not, I
tonight.
did that.
So
You know,
they're
and it was
going to win the
probably
district championship.
the
The Green Wave
best year for
getting
me.
it done.
I'm gonna do that this year. I just,
Again,
you know,
they've been
I
that
want to
good
have
all
our young
night
men
long
prepared.
and all season long.
Whoever's
Final
team that we
score:
play, we'll know
Sterlington
who it is, and
has
we'll take it
defeated
one game
Franklin
at a
Parish
time.
54 to 6.
You know, we still have a big game.
Sterlington
We're excited
54.
about playing
Sterling
John
Parish
Curtis.
6. That
Just
is the
because
final
we
score.
want to
So
play,
the
we want
Panthers
to play tough
with
teams, we
a
want to play great
convincing
teams.
win
Their success
tonight.
speaks
Green
for
rising
itself.
to the top as
You
we
know,
get
such a
close to
really
the end of the
great
regular
team, such a
season.
well-coached
And of
team.
course, the
We're gonna
biggest
enjoy
shocker
this
of the
one
night:
tonight,
Woodlawn of Baton
but we're
Rouge
definitely gonna get back to
35,
work
Catholic of Baton Rouge
tomorrow and
28.
you know, and
That's a
finish up
final.
the
Makes you
regular
wonder
season
about what's going to happen in
with a great
Division 1.
matchup versus John
Bird's
Curtis.
probably pretty interested in
Coach,
that,
congratulations and good luck next
among
week
others, right?
against Curtis.
Including Jesuit. So
Thank you
we'll
so
see
much.
what
Really
the
appreciate
story
it.
ends up being there.
All right, Coach
All
Martin
right, so
right there, winning
Brother
coach
Martin, of course, has
for
defeated Holy
the
Cross
Brother Martin
42 to
Crusaders. We got a
nothing
winning coach here.
at
We got
Tag
Coach
Gormley
Marcus
Stadium. So
Scott
right now
joining
we're
us
going
on the
to
program
go
tonight.
ahead
Coach,
and get to Matt Sims,
you know, we
and
try
he
to
has
pick
the
teams and we try
recap,
to
and he
pick
has the winning
games
coach,
every
Mark
week, and
Moniz. Matt,
earlier
go right
this
ahead.
week, actually a couple weeks ago, I
Yeah,
told Alan,
Kenny,
I said,
we
we got to
final
go out
score
there
here
and
at
see
Tad
Desperate.
Gormley
Coach
Stadium
Scott's
and
got this team
dominating
rolling.
42 to nothing.
Okay,
Right now,
Assumption,
brother.
Catholic
Brother,
defeats
Brother,
Assumption
Brother,
Christian
Brother,
44-19. It's the final score, so 44-19.
Brother,
Can we tweet that?
got to get trust the process that you always say.
Despite all the adversity that you started out with, you know, not having school, still not being
Okay, final score, Lakeshore defeats Pearl River 50 to 10. Their game tonight. Final score, Brother Martin defeats Holy Cross 42 to
That's what we
nothing.
expect from our guys. You know, we always talk about our football creed, and this group's special because they don't just talk about it, they live our program principles. And I'm so proud of them tonight and how they came out, how they played, how they were resilient and facing adversity.
We came out tonight against a tough East.
Mark, it's Ken Trahan. Congratulations, obviously. Everybody's going to talk about everything but the game, but I'll ask you about the game before anything else. But you ran the ball
Lake
extremely
Charles
well.
on top
And a bunch of guys scored
27-20.
for you, 3 different running
Sophomore
backs.
top
The running
34
back position's
20.
gotten better as the years gone on.
So
Look, West can play
27-20, and now
if you
again,
need
Lake
help.
Charles
We know
on
Jordan
top.
Thomas can play. And of course,
27-20.
you know, you're talking about Troy Lambert, who's been outstanding.
Horton
Not to mention
defeats
whatever playing Leonardo does. You got
Nathan
guys that can run the
Central
football and run it very well.
35-7.
You do, and that's
Karen Crow defeats St. Thomas Ford defeats Karen Crow 35-28. St. Thomas Ford defeating Karen Crow 35-28.
We were able to build depth a little bit early in the year because we had some guys banged up. And, you know, I'm a half full guy. You know,
Final score, Destrehan defeats East St. John 38-7.
You know, in the sense of development depth, and get those younger guys right in offensive
Well,
line.
Coach, you definitely got these boys rolling.
Okay,
in the right
DeQuincy
direction.
wins their game
Again, thank you so much for
41-34.
letting us come out. We enjoyed it tonight. Thanks for the hospitality. We like what we saw it. Alan Waddell went out on the limb. He said Destrehan's his team to beat 5-8 tonight. So,
I know you hate to hear that. I know you hate to hear that. I mean, so many Giants out there. We just trying to,
that opens
but
up
y'all
the
one of the teams
I think we've been very
that's
efficient.
really
Obviously,
playing
Garrett-
great on
Garrett
defense right
played
now.
real
We're
well.
talking, you know,
Hank
Hank
Teddy,
Teddy,
with
who
his
you
shoulder
know
improving.
very well, and his team
Clayton was that quarterback.
playing very well.
There as
They had
well.
a shutout tonight.
But man, you know,
So
with Garrett,
that's two
quarterback, and
teams
Clayton out
right
there,
there,
some
your
other
team and
out there, special
Ponchatoula,
group.
that
We
are
marry that in
playing
with
great
our line
going into
play
playoffs, and that's really what you want to be.
Well, we've got an
You wanna be
offensive
playing
line
well
coach
going
wants to
into playoffs.
congratulate you too, Ryan
After next
Manali.
week,
Ryan?
back at 3-0. Right.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach. And I tell you, you guys are impressive tonight. Wasn't surprising at all. They talked to you about, like you said, ignoring
Okay,
the noise.
Sterlington rolls over Franklin Parish 54-6.
Coach, they got
They're
a
up to
good they
9-0.
got a good squad. They got a really good defense. They got a good running back. That
Well, hey,
team,
hey,
5
hey,
days chock
Brian,
full,
really means a
bunch
lot.
of good teams, and you are on one of them. So, congratulations, great win tonight. I think you're going to get your boys get in there, get working at it tomorrow, fix those
I really
mistakes,
appreciate that.
and good luck to you next weekend throughout the playoffs.
it makes you appreciate all the guys.
All right, Coach Marcus
Good luck,
Scott.
Marcus. Pulling for you. And y'all
like I said, I really wish y'all.
All right, there you go. Coach Marcus Scott.
Leslie's
of the
question
Dexter
for
Miami
Mike Moniz.
Wildcats. We got another coach standing by. We got another winning
You
coach,
talked about
Jack
the running
Hutchinson,
game,
standing
the
by
offensive line,
from that
and
Pro
your
River
quarterback,
Lakeshore game.
It
Take it away,
sounded
Jack.
like this might have been as complete a game as you've had this year. Was that the case?
It was not. I'm actually excited about that.
Coach,
we didn't play very
slow
efficient
start.
in the first half.
Once things got
We left
going,
3 scores out there.
it just took off.
And believe it or
we're
not,
still struggling with some execution stuff, but we kind of challenged them at halftime that we need to come out. We need to get better with our execution in regards to just our schemes and things of that nature. And obviously, 2 block points in the second half and a quick touchdown, and we were able to run away with it.
Hey, Coach, it's Alan Waddell, man. Congratulations on the win tonight. Certainly, you always want your team to peak at the end of the season, and this was a good start as we head into Week 10 next week.
Yeah, no doubt. I felt like we put our schedule together where we had some tough competition in the middle with Amy, St. Charles Catholic, Bellchase, and we didn't get the results that we wanted on the scoreboard, but I think it made us better. And I think we're kind of peaking a little bit going into district, getting the first 2 wins, and we got a big one next week against Talon.
Jude Young, final
Coach,
question.
congratulations and good luck next
Mark,
week against the Spartans.
congratulations, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's adversity in the form of a distraction when it comes to your kids, isn't it? Because in the end, they know they've still got games to play, rivals to play. They're in the playoffs. They have a chance to win a state title, and they know they're good enough to do that. So in some ways, it can make them even more focused.
You get up there around 10 or 11, you avoid those guys until maybe the quarterfinals. So a big win tonight for Lakeshore. Again, this was a program that has certainly had some major highs in the last several years when they were in a state championship game. I remember that Wild when they played a few years ago in the semifinals with Christian Westcott at quarterback and Warren Easton. It was like 60 to 50 or something. It was absolutely out of control the way they were scoring. But they put up 50 tonight against the Pro River team, and let's see if they can cap it off with the district championship next week against South.
So there you go, Lakeshore, another winner tonight. We're going to step away. We're going to come back, though. Alan's going to give you another scoreboard update. Coach is going to talk to you about reclassification. And if you got other scores that you want to share, you need other scores, you hit us up on the Oakland Heart Talking text line 504-260-1870 on the All-State Sugar Bowl.
Also, if you want to report a score, report it in the comment section so we'll know. Or if you need a score, we'll
At MD Anderson Cancer
glad
Center,
to get it for
thoracic
you.
subspecialists are raising the standard in lung cancer
No
care.
need to ask
We
any
use
question. I'll just make a
advanced
statement.
genomic
Whatever's
testing to
transpired
develop
with Brother
personalized
Martin had nothing
therapies
to do with
for
the
each
players or the
patient's
coach.
cancer.
And
With leading-edge
administration's trying to deal
technology
with it
like
through appeal.
proton therapy,
But again,
gamma
those
knife
kids,
and robotic
the coaching
surgery,
staff,
and
no
innovative
issues
clinical
there. They
trials,
deserve
we'll
an
do
opportunity. They
whatever it
deserve better.
takes to help
Fortunately,
our
they'll be in the
patients
playoffs one
face
way or the
and
other.
overcome
Just my
lung
2 cents
cancer.
for what it's worth.
Learn more
Mark
at
Moniz, thank you.
mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Appreciate you, and congratulations on the win. Oh, by the way, I'm sure you probably heard Catholic High lost it. And you can only think of what that would do for you, but you'll have to deal with what you can deal with. That's it, buddy.
Yep, that's it. Backcourt duos bring their signature sauce. Hooper step back and pull up from logos. Captains of court show no mercy. So watch out for 75 because the game don't stop.
So just go out and keep winning, and then you can go do battle with Ryan again. So.
Could you use $2,100 to spend on groceries?
We're not too soon. Hopefully not too soon. Give me at least a week or two.
People's Health Plan that gives you $175
we can try to
per
arrange
month
that
to
for
spend
you.
on
Thank you, Mark.
groceries and
Congratulations.
over-the-counter items at retail locations. That's
Okay, all right, we have a final
$2,100
score.
a year.
Covington
And
North
that's
Shore.
just one of the
Scott
many
Meyer has
benefits
that
you
and a
can
winning
enjoy
coach.
with
Scott.
People's Health. Call today, 1-855-821-2666. That's 1-855-821-2666. People's Health, your Medicare health team.
Life in the Faubourg with Little Freddie King.
They call this city the Big Easy. Is it big? No. But is it easy? Also, no. Life's better when you stop trying to make sense of everything. Like Faubourg. Does it mean neighborhood or big? Who cares? Drink it when it's cold, get another one when it's empty. Makes plenty of sense to me.
Introducing Faubourg beer.
That's for Faubourg. Fine joints everywhere.
Faubourg Brewing Company.
Coming out of the first half, we lost 3 offensive linemen.
Your life, your hopes, and whatever you were searching for at 1:15 a.m. It's really none of our business, and it shouldn't be anyone else's. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
500,000 businesses connect using Zoom. A single platform for video.
Okay, we'll have our last school board update of the night in about 9:45. Break for the in-game school board update. We'll do that in a second. So wait. 9:45 will
talk about that and how important it was.
We'll have the score updates.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center,
wrap
our
it up
thoracic subspecialists are raising the standard in lung cancer care. We use advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies
here.
to patients with cancer. Leading-edge technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials. We'll do whatever it takes to help our patients face and overcome lung cancer. Learn more at mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Whenever you see our
Angie's List is now Angie, and caring for your home just got easy. Whether you need help with routine maintenance or a dream remodel, Angie makes it easy to see reviews, compare quotes, and connect with top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you can see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tag, just the work you get done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup, brought to you in part by First American Bank and Trust and by River Parish Disposal. Back to Alan Waddell and Brad Lumine.
Whenever our guys went down on the run,
on a Halloween weekend, freaks came out tonight. The freaks came out of the Destrehan Wildcat.
They just keep coming out.
Like,
we're sitting right here by the Destrehan Wildcat locker room. I'd say, that's our, we were just kind of chit-chatting off the air, Brad, and that's our favorite thing about being able to go to these different campuses and see all these different programs. And we're not in the press box. We're always field level. So we're actually down here in the end zone, and we're about, 15 yards or so from wherever the Destrehan Wildcats come out of their locker room. And when they started coming out for this game, they just kept coming. And it was like just good-looking players.
When you say the freaks come out tonight, like they are athletic freaks. All of these kids.
Big, tall, long athletes, offensive, defensive line.
Greg,
skill.
you finish next week with Mandeville, an obvious rival there, but it's not cliche to say that you're already in playoff mode here with where you stand in the power rating. So big game week comes next week and probably has felt like that the past couple as you've tried to ramp it up and make your way into the
postseason. A team that's still not even going to school here at Destrehan High School. They're going a day on, a day off over at Honda. They're sharing a campus. So what they've done to put together, just with my eyes, what I've seen this year, they came out. I think this is going to be a very tough team. I think this is the team to beat 5
anymore.
All right, Tyler Thomas standing by with a winning coach. He's been at the Salmon Franklinton game all night. Tyler.
So,
hey guys, 39-14, the final score here. I'm with the Salmon head coach now. Coach, you guys came out and for the first quarter, it was kind of like we're feeling out the defense, not able to make much happen. But your team came out second quarter, they started getting offense going. What does it tell you about your team when you see that kind of resilience where they didn't quit and they kept going?
Well, that's the one thing we control here at Salmon. We don't want to leave that up. We don't even allow our kids to say that we play. So we came out and give Franklin a lot of credit, man. They came out here with a good game plan at the beginning. It was senior night.
Jesuit coach Ryan Manali wants to congratulate you.
Okay, once again, we'll have another high school football school board update. So let's go to the school board. I'm going to switch it over in just a second. You'll see the score come up on the screen. There it is. Okay, let's begin with our scores. Let's go to the New Orleans area first. We'll begin our New Orleans area updates. Give you an update on some games. Okay. Let's see. LaRanja on top 31-14. Thomas Jefferson on top 13-0. Final score, De La Salle defeats Canada Discovery 43-6. Salmon wins leads 13-7. Looks like they did win their game. So let me refresh this screen. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh it. This might be okay. The screen is refreshed, so I'm going to go ahead and give you those scores. Okay, let me get okay, it was Southern Lab winning 68-6. Martin Luther King Charter winning 20-0. Vermilion Catholic winning 41-0. Also, Oak Grove winning 31-14. Final score: Maryville defeats Oberlin 20-19, and Opelousas Catholic winning 14-6. Montgomery loses the block 48-6. Logansport winning over St. Mary's 36-10. Grand Lake winning 34-12 over Elton. Gander winning, losing 34-14 to Bazille. East Beauregard losing to Hamilton Christian 38-16. Cedar Creek winning 57-0. Harrison Memorial winning 26-0. Winfield winning 33-0. Dunham winning 45-6. Manning winning 73-28. St. Helena winning 26-19. The Auburn Charter winning 15-12. Prime Prairie winning 24-6. North Webster winning 38-22. Grant winning 38-6. Bossier winning 20-6. Sterlington winning 54-6. Estroma and Broadmoor, no score. They will play. We don't know if they're gonna. We don't know if they have an update on that game. Ellender as well, no score in that one. Thibodeau winning 27-21. John Eric winning 49-0. Holy Cross losing to Brother Martin 42-0. Acadiana winning 42-0. LaSalle winning 42-22. Ouachita Christian winning 60-6. East Ascension winning over McKinley 45-6. Westgate winning 58-0. Terra down 28-0. Ringo winning losing 45-18. Homer winning 67-6. Covington winning 13-9 over in North Shore. Independence winning over Bonneville 35-18. Grimberg winning over Beckman Charter 51-14. Lafayette winning 40-30 over Sam Houston. Central Catholic winning 19-14. Calvary Baptist winning 56-0. Assumption Christian losing 44-9 to Assumption Catholic. West St. Mary losing to Delcom 21-9. St. Charles winning 43-0 against South Plaquemines. St. Thomas Aquinas winning 46-12 over Springfield. Mangum winning 46-0. Rose Pine winning 48-27. North Caddo losing 26-22 to Jonesboro Heights. That's in the fourth quarter. Capital in Northeast, no score. Laurelville winning 31-13. Notre Dame winning 55-0. Homer Christian winning 13-0. East Feliciana losing to Episcopal 62-18. Delhi Charter winning 24-20. DeQuincy winning 41-34. Jeanneret losing 35-6. Newman winning 34-0. Balls winning 30-0 over Menard. Richwood losing 42-12. That's in the fourth quarter against Wassman. Union Parish winning 34-22. ULAB winning 42-28 against West Feliciana. Westlake winning 61-23. Baker losing to Parkview Baptist 31-0. St. James winning over Patterson 21-7. Also, Gina winning 38-8 over Marksville. Laranja winning 31-14 over Hannon. Lake Charles winning over Ioway 27-26. South Beauregard losing to Jennings 43-0. Northwest losing to Iota. That's 43-6. Mahmoud losing 61-0. Kenner Discovery losing 43-6. Buckeye winning 14-10. Edie White winning 37-7. Jules Sumner losing 36-14. Abbeville winning 12-7. Karen Crow losing 35-28 to St. Thomas More. St. Martin winning 41-32. That was the final. Salmon defeating Franklinton in their game tonight. Vanderbilt Catholic winning 38-20. Pearl River losing 50-10. North DeSoto winning 52-0. Huntington winning 12-7. Tioga losing 14-7 in the third quarter. Liberty is down to Rain 16-13. Washington Marion on top 34-0. Eunice on top 26-0. Cecilia on top 62-12. Peabody down to DeRidder 41-20. It's Evangel winning 14-0. Opelousas winning 18-12. Bastrop losing to Neville 62-0. Zachary winning 47-14. Denham Springs tied up at 28. Ponchatoula winning 17-0. Parkway defeating Southwood in the fourth quarter, 35-20. West Monroe winning 30-12 over Pineville. Houghton winning over Natchitoches Central, 35-17. New Iberia losing 34-12 to Sulphur. Live Oak losing to Scotlandville 34-14. Hineville winning over Central Lafourche 49-13. Hammond losing to Mandeville 28-27. Destrehan defeating East St. John 38-7. Santa Mont winning 21-14. Como losing 34-13. And Catholic of Baton Rouge losing to Woodlawn 35-28. Benton winning 28-7. Ouachita Parish winning over Alexandria 26-23. John F. Kennedy winning 21-6. That's in the third quarter. Carr defeating Belle Chase 27-0. Five Academy winning 26-0. St. John and White Castle tied up at 14. Sicily Island down 10-6. They did win their game. Red River losing to Loyola Prep 31-28 was your final. And the other games will be this weekend. St. Aug will take on Charlotte. That'll be the biggest game. Rumble will take on Curtis. It'll be at 12 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Jesuit will take on Bird. Cox will take on Walker. And Luxor Charter will take on Rosewall Collegiate. Jefferson Rise will take on Lafayette Christian tomorrow. So that is your high school school board here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We'll head back to the in-game reports for the next 5 minutes, and we'll wrap up.
Health supplies? If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible for a People's Health Plan that gives you $175 per month to spend on groceries and over-the-counter items in retail locations. That's $2,100 a year. And that's just one of the many benefits you can enjoy with People's Health. Call today 1-855-821-2666. That's 1-855-821-2666. People's Health, your Medicare Health team.
1320 AM.
Your life,
Sports
your
Talk,
host,
97.7
and whatever you were
FM
searching
in
for
Ruston,
it,
Monroe.
and
And at
it's really none of our
CrescentCitySports.com.
business. And it should
Here's
be
your
none of our
store's
business.
first
Protect
full
your
update
privacy
from
online for free.
CrescentCitySports.com
Duck,
with
duck, duck,
Juju
duck.
Martin and
Privacy
Emmanuel
isn't
Peppers.
fun.
Plenty of finals to get to. We'll start with Vermilion Catholic, who shut out Covenant Christian 41-0. It was Oak Grove 31, St. Frederick 14, Maryville 20, Oberlin 19, Opelousas Catholic 14, Sacred Heart 6, Grand Lake 34, Elton 12, Logansport 50, St. Mary's 23, Block 48, Montgomery 6, Bazio 34, Guidon 14, Cedar Creek 57, Delta Charter nothing, Dunham 45, Port Allen 6,
At MD
Winfield
Anderson
33,
Cancer
Lakeview
Center, our
nothing,
thoracic
Hanson
subspecialists
26,
are
Centerville
raising the
nothing,
standard in
Manny
lung cancer
73,
care. We
Bunkie
use
28,
advanced
Dartmouth
genomic
Woods
testing
Charter
to develop
15,
personalized
Lakeside 12,
therapies for
couple of
each
fourth quarter
patient's
scores,
cancer.
St. Helena leads
With
Kentwood
leading-edge
26 to 19,
technology like
and it's
proton
Grant
therapy,
45,
gamma knife,
Slaughter
and
Charter
robotic
8.
surgery,
More
and
finals
innovative
include
clinical
Northwebster
trials,
38,
we'll do
Mansfield
whatever
22.
it takes to
It
help our
was
patients
Sterlington
face and
54, Franklin
overcome
Parish 6,
lung cancer.
John Eric
Learn
49,
more
Grace King
at
nothing,
mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Thibodeau 27, Terrebonne 21,
For 200
Brother
years,
Martin
Louisiana
42,
has
Holy
developed,
Cross
enjoyed,
nothing,
and benefited from sugarcane
Acadiana
production.
42, Bars
Sugarcane has
nothing,
enhanced the lives of
LaSalle
millions
42,
statewide,
Brookwood
and
Lena
it's those
22,
same people who
East
make this
Ascension
amazing
45,
industry
McKinley
number
6,
one. Log
Washita
on,
Christian
learn more
60,
at
Delhi 6, Arcadia 45, Ringgold 18, Homer 67, Magnolia School of Excellence 6, Covington 13, North Shore 9, Independence 35, Warnado 18, Glenbrook 51, Beekman Charter 14, Calvary Baptist 63, Plain Dealing nothing, Lafayette 40, Sam Houston 30, Ascension Catholic 44, Ascension Christian 19, Delton 21, West St. Mary 19, St. Charles 43, South Plaquemine nothing, Rose Pine 48, Oakdale 27,
WWL
Magna
All-State
46,
Sugar Bowl
Rayville
Prep
nothing,
Football
St.
Roundup.
Thomas Aquinas
Brought to you in part
46,
by
Springfield
Acadian
12.
Ambulance
It was
and by
Moorville
Thibodeau Regional
31,
Health
Ascension
Systems.
Episcopal 13,
Join us on the Oakland
Notre
Art
Dame
Jewelers Talking
55,
Text Line,
Lake Arthur nothing,
504-260-1870.
Feliciana 18,
Here's Alan
Delhi
and
Charter
Brad.
24, Faraday 20, The
All right,
Quincy
so we had a bunch of
41, Vinton
food
34,
updates
The
tonight.
Boyles 30, Menard
Let me tell you
nothing,
what.
Newman
Marcus got
34,
rolled
Cohen
over here.
nothing. It was
He dropped
University.
off.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it
45,
up tonight.
Louisiana 38, Union Parish
So we can do the
34, Harold
recap
22,
show. So we're gonna go
Boston
ahead
42,
and wrap
Ridgewood
up tonight's
18,
Friday night high school
Westlake
football
61,
show.
St. Louis 23,
So
Parkview Baptist 40.
once again, thanks for joining us for this Friday night high school football show, week 9 of high school football season. We will be back next Friday night for week 10 of the prep football season, the final week of prep football season, where all the teams will be getting ready for their playoff appearances and stuff like that. Once the selections are made on the weekend after the games. So we will begin with the New Orleans Pelicans post-game recap here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So let's go ahead and go over to that. We'll have Willie Green's press conference tonight. We'll have his press conference, and you can chime in as well about the Pelicans tonight. So if you're a Pelicans fan, you can come in and give us your takes on tonight's game. So let's go ahead and give you an final score outcome of this game tonight, Pelicans and okay, final score tonight. So let me put this in. Let me go ahead and put this in. Okay, final score tonight. Pelicans lose once again, 113-109. It's the final score. So 113-109 is your final score. Let's go through the let's go through the points to the paint. Points to the paint. Pelicans led 54-48 on points to the paint. Fast break points, they led 13-8. Bench points, Sacramento led 34-24. Turnovers tonight was 14 for the Kings and 10 for the Pelicans. So they had 14 turnovers tonight. Pelicans had 10. So that's 4 less turnovers than they do in games. So Pelicans put up 21 points off of those turnovers tonight. So 21 points off of the turnovers. So final score is so we're going to go ahead and give you the team stats of this game. So let's go ahead and give you team stats. I'm going to go through the final box score in this game. So go to the final box. So let me put this in the screen. Okay, final box score tonight. Sacramento shot 40 of 80, just 50%. They also shot 9 of 27 from three-point range. And also they shot 96% from the free throw line, 24-25. Also, they had 45 rebounds, 42 on defense, 3 on offense. They had 14 turnovers to 10. So those 21 points came. That's what Pelicans points. Pelicans shot 42% in the game. They also shot 26% from three-point range. So 26% from three-point range in tonight's game. So we'll continue in just a few moments. Let me switch this out, and I'll put the games on. So we'll finish up. Okay, also the Pelicans only had 10 turnovers. They only gave up 14 points off of those turnovers. So let's give you the points of the paint. I'm going to zoom it in and give you the points of the paint. Okay, points of the paint. Pelicans led 54-48 in the points of the paint. That was 27 of 48 shots for the Pels and 24 of 39 for the Sacramento Kings. Also, second chance points. Pels led 17-7. They went 8 for 15 in the second chance points. Kings went 3 for 4. Now on fast break points, the Pels led 13-8. They went 6 for 8 in the fast break point areas. So that was in tonight's game. So that was the shooting, the 3-point shooting wasn't as good as advertised. It was 9 of 34 in the game for 26%. But they did shoot 42% in the ball game. Let's go ahead and give you the first quarter box. Okay, first quarter box score. Sacramento shot 63%. They also went 3 of 7 from three-point range for about 42%. The Pels did shoot 44%. They went 2 of 8 in the first quarter on 3-point shots. They did have 2 turnovers that had 6 points for Sacramento in the game. Now both teams shot 66% from the free throw line. Now the rebounding aspects was 11-11. Pelicans had 8 on defense, 3 on offense. Sacramento had 11 on defense and none on offense. Let's give you the second quarter. We'll go over to the second quarter now. Second quarter, Pels did shoot 30%. That was 8 of 26. Not a good shooting half for the Pelicans. They shot only 30%. They went 12% from the three-point line, and also they went 62% from the free throw line. But Sacramento did shoot 4 of 9 for about 44% in the second quarter. Now turnovers in the second quarter was 3-2. 4 points came off of those turnovers. So 4 points came off. Pelicans got 6 off of the 3 turnovers for the Sacramento Kings. Now let's go over to the point production, points in the paint. Pelicans led 12-10. They went 6 of 13. The Kings went 5 of 7. Now, second chance points, the Pels went 4 of 6. The Kings went 0 for 0. Now, they did not score fast break points in the game. So the Pelicans did lose that quarter 26-22. Now let's give you the first half numbers. Okay, first half numbers. The Pels shot 37%. That was 19 of 51. They did shoot 3 of 16 for about 18%. Not a good shooting for threes in the first half. They went to the line 11 times, converted 7 shots for about 63%. Now the turnovers was 6 to 4. Sacramento got 10 off of those 4 turnovers, and the Pelicans got 8 off of those 6 turnovers for the Sacramento Kings. In the game, they won. They led 59-48 at halftime. So let's give you the paint production. Pelicans was 28 for 24. They went 14 of 25 in the paint. Also, second chance points. The Pels went 6 for 9. And also, they went 2 for 2 in the fast break point area. So that was 59-48. That was in the now let's go over to the third quarter. Third quarter numbers. Okay, we're going to go to the third quarter box score. Okay, the Pels did shoot 44%. That was 11 of 25. The three-point shooting was at 22%, so not good at shooting those threes. Both teams, I would say both teams were just flat out lethargical when it comes to three-point shots in the third quarter. The turnovers in that third quarter was 4-3 in favor of Sacramento. Sacramento only got 2 points off of those turnovers, and the Pelicans got 4 off of those 4 turnovers for the Sacramento Kings. Now, the Sacramento won that quarter 24-18. Pels led 12-10. They went 6 for 12, and the Kings went 5 out of 12. Now, the second chance points, the Pels trailed 5-2, 2 of 2 for the Kings, and 1 of 4 for the Pels. Now, fast break points, the Pels led 7-0. That was in the third quarter. 3 out of 5, 0 for 1 for the Kings. Now let's go over to the quarters 1 through 3. So this is through 3 quarters. The Pels did shoot 39% through 3 quarters. They also shot 20% from 3-point range. That's 5 of 25. Sacramento went 8 of 22 for about 36%. Now the rebounding aspects, the Pels led 41-35. They also trailed 34-30 on defensive rebounds, and they did lead 11-1 on offensive rebounds. Now turnovers was 10-7. Pelicans got 12 points off of those Kings turnovers, and the Kings got 12 off of the 7 turnovers by the Pelicans in the in quarter number 3. Okay, let's go to so it was 77-72 at the end of 3. Pels did lead 40-34 in paint points. They went 20-37. Kings went 17-29. Second chance points, the Pels went 7 of 13, and the Kings went 2 out of 2. Fast break points, the Pels went 5 of 7, and the Kings went 3 out of 4. Now let's go to the quarter number 4. and we'll give you the stats right there. Okay, quarter number 4. The Pels did shoot 54%. The Kings shot 57%. So both teams did shoot pretty well in the fourth quarter. 3-point shooting. Pels went 4 of 9 for about 44%. So that was in the fourth quarter. Now turnovers. Pels only had committed 3 turnovers. That's 2 points for Sacramento and 9 points for the Pels off of Sacramento turnovers. Now, points to the paint. Pels led 14-14, 7 for 10 for the Pels, 7 for 11 for the Pels, and 7 for 10 for the Kings. Also 1 for 2 for both teams. And the fast break points was 1 apiece. So 1 apiece in that one. So that was in the fourth quarter. So let's go to the second half stats. I'm going to give you the second half stats right on my screen. Okay, second half stats. The Pels did shoot 48%. They did shoot 33% from 3-point range, 6 of 18. They did have 6 turnovers that resulted in 4 points take away from off the turnovers. Pelicans got 13 off of the 8 turnovers for the Kings. Now it was 61-54 Pels leading in the second half. Pels did shoot in the paint. They did shoot 13 of 23. They had 26 points. The Kings went 12 of 22. Second chance points, the Pels went 2 of 6. And the Kings went 3 of 4 in the second chance. Now, the fast break points, the Pels led 9-0 in the game. So that was 4 out of 6. So that was in the game tonight. So final score, 113-109. 113-109 is your final. We'll go over the individual box scores. Okay, let's begin with Sacramento. Harrison Barnes had 18 points. Richard Holmes had 21 points. Tyrese Halliburton had 17 points. DeAndre Fox had 23 points. Off the bench, Buddy Hield had 20 points. Davon Mitchell had 8. Let's see. Alex Lean had 4. And Marvin Bagley had 2 off the bench. Now for the Pelicans, Herb Jones had 12 points. Brandon Ingram had 22 points. Valanciunas had 24 points. Walker had 11. Graham had 16. Hart had 6. Lewis had 2. Murphy had 3. Hayes had 9, and Willie, I think Najee Marshall, had 9. Najee Marshall had 9. Willie Herman Gomez had, let's see, he played 12 minutes and only had 4 points in the game. So that was in the basketball game tonight. Final score 113-112. So the Pelicans are now 1-5. They will play their game. They will have another game. Let's see. Okay, their next game will be Saturday night, 6 p.m. Pelicans and Knicks will play. That will be 6 p.m. Saturday night. We will have post-game coverage after the Southeastern and McNeese game. So we will have coverage after that. So let's go ahead and go over to the Coach Willard Green press conference. So we'll go over to Willard Green's press conference, and we'll wrap it up for this evening. So we'll go ahead and go over to Willard Green's press conference. We're waiting on him to begin. So he should be up in just a few minutes. So let's see if I can grab. See if I can grab it.
With a very solid defensive third quarter, but it was tough getting the ball in the hole tonight. Is that really the bottom line? I mean, you did so many things well, but ultimately you got to get the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, it was tough on us scoring tonight. I think that was the difference maker. And then, we did a lot of things well, like you said, Greg, but we got to make free throws as well. Both teams shot 25 free throws. They had 24, we had 16. So, the margin for error right now is really small, and we just got to capitalize on opportunities like that.
What did you see defensively in that third quarter that allowed you to hold them to that low of a total?
Once again, I thought we picked up our ability to be aggressive, forcing them to take tough shots. They hit a ton of contested floaters in the lane, but I thought we were more physical. We were into the ball. Guys were flying around. We were rebounding and just trying to get out and run, get some easy baskets.
Like the issues offensively tonight, was it a matter of shot making? Was it a matter of something else?
I didn't think in the first half we ran a lot of offense. We ran offense with pace and purpose. I thought the ball was sticking. We took some extremely difficult shots. And when we do that, it fuels their transition opportunities. We have to do better at running stuff, setting screens, and creating for each other. We had 6 assists at halftime. I talked to the team about it. We came out and did a better job, had 12 in the second half. So that's the difference in the game for us.
And Josh's first game since opening night, just what do you think in the time he was out there tonight?
I thought he looked good. He was moving around well. He rebounds the ball extremely well. He just knows how to play. So it's good to have him back.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear you guys are starting to establish an identity on defense. I guess what do you have to do now just to get more out of your club offensively so you can complement the other?
Well, once again, the guys are playing extremely hard, but we have to run offense. When we run offense, we get good shots. We get quality shots. That's the key for us. When we don't, and the ball sticks and it's one pass shot or no pass shot, it's really difficult on us to sustain. We have to do it together. I spoke to the guys in the locker room about that. That'll be the makeup of our team. We should have 20 plus 25, 24, 20, high 30s assists every game because we're moving the ball and it's hopping around. And tonight it just stuck a little bit.
I think when things slow down for you guys offensively, you think getting it more in a JV, kind of slowing things down would help you guys out some?
Yeah, he definitely settles us down. We talked about it in practice. When we need to settle ourselves down, we just throw it into him and then move, split cut, let him make plays for himself and his teammates. Tough night for us offensively, though, overall.
Offensively, Herb Jones had his best game of the season. How have you seen his role expand and maybe be more of an asset offensively?
Yeah, he's just getting more comfortable as we go. We can see it, right? Driving to the basket, making plays, rebounding the ball, playing great defense. He's even taking some threes. They called it a 2 tonight, but the fact that he's taking those shots every now and again keeps the defense honest. We expect Herb to continue to grow, to continue to get better, continue to learn. He's a huge part of what we believe we can be in the future.
Speaking of belief, your team has continued to fight down the stretch, and this game was really impressive in the way they never gave up. What does that say about the character of this team?
I love our character. I love our fight. And, I'm willing to go into games and battles with our opponents, with this group. They don't give up. They continue to fight. And I've talked to them before and just said, look, things are going to turn. We're going to get better. We're going to win some of these games. But I love our character, high character guys in our locker room. I love our fight. We're just coming up a little short right now.
Go ahead, Zoom.
Well, I think Zion will be a huge help. Look, we're down somebody that is huge in terms of offensively and defensively for our team. So adding him hopefully soon will just make us an even better team. But right now, I love what our guys are doing. Look, we're coming up a little short, but we're playing hard. We're playing together, and we got a quick turnaround and get ready for tomorrow night.
What have you kind of seen from him as far as his presence on the bench during some of these games? We talked to Nikhil about it last game. Just what have you noticed about just the way he's talking to his teammates, some of that stuff?
He's been great. He's in the huddles. He's talking to his teammates, like you said, in practice, same thing. He's chiming in. We're starting to talk a lot about the offense and where we see him, but he's a great teammate. He's been there for his guys, and he's itching to get back on the court soon. Thank you.
All right, that's been the coach Will Green's press conference. Final score tonight: 113. 109 is your final. The next game will be tomorrow night against the Knicks. We will have another post-game show after that game. The Southeastern will play McNeese, but we will have post-game coverage after the Southeastern game. So that will be immediately following. So once again, everybody have a good rest of your Friday night. We'll be back tomorrow morning for Tulane and Cincinnati. That will be in Yeoman Stadium. We will have the game for you here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Also, we'll have a little post-game show that'll be after the Tulane game. So that will be forthcoming. So once again, everybody have a good rest of your Friday. Please stay warm out there. It looks like it's getting to get cold out there. So just once again, cold fronts in. Enjoy this weather. Enjoy your holiday weekend. That's Halloween.